Hello everyone, and welcome back to Foxy_TV, aka Bubsy_TV, playing the game with the character based on him. Am I based on Bubsy? Is he based on me? I don't know. I don't know how this started. We look nothing alike. But either way, I'm a little bit familiar with Bubsy. Some might say too familiar with Bubsy. That's right, I've adventured through all the Bubsy games. From the beginning, the Super Nintendo, Close Encounters of the First Kind, to the newest one, Paws on Fire. Unless you want to count the Perfect Collection, which came out this year, unexpectedly. However, I have never completed the Sega Genesis version of Bubsy 2. That and the Japanese version of Bubsy 1 are basically the only two Bubsy games I haven't beaten. So today, we're going to try to cross another one off that list. 1 second here and I'll post my stream. But I'm live, and then we'll get this show started. Why am I doing this? Okay, I have to do it. I have one achievement left in this damn game. This is the final one. Defeat Bubsy 2. Either version would be fine. And honestly, I've played the Super Nintendo version. It's easier. It is easier than the Genesis version. Because you could actually sell items that you don't use. Why? Why do you... Candy Breed. Hold on a second. First of all, welcome to the stream. Second of all, are you telling me that you leave your profile picture on YouTube as the bee from Bubsy? So no matter where you go, no matter where you're buzzing around, you're always the bee from Bubsy. You know, should we pull up the specific bee we're talking about here? 1 sec, let's take a closer look. Wait, why am I here? Hold on, let me reset this. Let's get a zoomed in look at Candy Bee from the best Bubsy game, Bubsy on Atari Jaguar. Yes, thanks to you. Do you remember these days, Candy Bee, when we were playing Bubsy on Atari Jaguar and it took me like 10 hours to beat it? Look, the game was so happy. There were rabbits, there were cookies. Yeah, the guy with the card and the gun is kind of scary, and that's a snake. But whatever, we're just having a good fun time. Until you climb up here, and then guess what you run into? Do you see it? Do you see it, ladies and gentlemen, in the top right corner of the screen? Of the stream? Do you see that little head poking out up there? Menacingly, staring into your soul? Look, he won't even dive at me. He's coming down to my level. He's waiting until we're up.
Oh, sure.
It's one of the most evil video game enemies of all time. Welcome to the stream, Benny. Welcome, Benny. Congratulations on your new sheep in the exclamation point Discord. You now are like Candy Bee and Moose, and you are one of the flock. The Teletubby sheep, that is. But yeah, take a look at this, guys. This is the perfect collection. It's got all the Bubsy games. Look at all the ones we've done before. Beaten this one. Beaten this one. This one, yep. This is the one we're doing today. Beat the Game Boy one. Definitely beat this one. And this one, and this one. Haven't done the Japanese one yet. You guys want to hear Bubsy talking Japanese?
Uh-oh.
Sorry, I didn't know that I had this game saved to the point where Bubsy was twerking. Bubsy's playing Bubsy again. I'm not playing. You think I'm up here on YouTube playing with myself? I'll get banned. I can't be Bubsy. It's impossible. Here, look. Very Japanese Bubsy. Why does he sound like that?
Uh-oh.
Oh god, I heard Bubsy talking Japanese last night. Wait, how did you hear Bubsy talking Japanese? Oh, you're talking about me! You're talking about, because I was reading Japanese characters. You're trying to say that whenever I talk in Japanese... Watashi wa Bubsy desu. He was playing Kuro-chan. Yeah, Kuro-chan, a Game Boy game. That sounds like a creepypasta. Welcome to the stream, Moose. Welcome, Amasito. I'm sorry I don't have my avatar today, but Arcadia is currently out using it. Out in the town. Somebody clip what? Because I said, Watashi wa Bubsy desu? Amasito, can you translate that for the common folk in chat? Who don't speak the Eastern tongue? Like I don't. I was reading a lot of Japanese yesterday, but I don't claim to know what any of it meant. Let me ask you guys. You guys know me pretty well. Would you say that this is me? You think I kiss my alarm clock with my own face on it every morning?
What could possibly go wrong?
He said the thing! He said the thing! Alright, that's enough of that. Let's take a quick look here before we jump into the game. Let's take a quick look here at the manual. How do we do that? Oh, it's in the museum. The Meowseum. Okay. Manual for Bubsy II. Wait, is this the Super Nintendo version, though? Maybe it's the same. Oh, God, what? What is... Can we zoom in on that face? Hold on a second. What the heck is that? Miss Piggy over here. Yup, that's you. No, it isn't. No, you're saying that's me? That is not me. Considering you are playing Bubsy once again, Amasito says that yes, that's... Look, Amasito, you want to know something else that's sad? We were hanging out in the Discord yesterday because I was trying to practice and make sure everything was working fine for the Pokemon stream, which is coming up Wednesday. I had to cancel yesterday because my GameCube decided to crap out on me right before the stream. But it will be good for Wednesday. But I went into Discord and we streamed some stuff, right? And I wound up playing Bubsy 3D. I beat the whole game in 45 minutes. It's becoming a problem. Granted, it wasn't 100%, but still, it was done. Watashi wa moose desu. Ne, is that French? Are you speaking French in my chat? Hold on a second. So this, I'm pretty sure there is a comic book that explains the story of Bubsy 2 inside of the manual for the game. You know, you remember back in the day when you used to buy a game at GameStop or Funko Land or EB Games or Circuit City? I could go on. But I remember we used to buy a game and it would come with like a book inside. What I used to do is I'd get the game, right? I'd rip open the box and waste hundreds of dollars because one day the boxes will be worth hundreds of dollars. So I ripped the box open, threw it on the floor in the car, and then whipped out the manual and started reading it in the car as I got home. I was like psyching myself up to play it. I wasn't driving, I was a kid. I was in the back seat, okay? Like, those days are just over. Can't do that anymore. Do I sound old? It's becoming a problem just now. Look, I would speedrun Bubsy 3D. I just don't know how to do the wall climb thing. If I figure out how to do the wall climb thing, it's so over. I'll get in the top 5 in no time. But why would I do that to myself? Amasito, have you ever thought about speedrunning a game? If so, which one would you pick? If I had to guess... I'm a little biased, but I think you'd be a good Duke Nukem speedrunner. You were driving from the back seat? That's not polite. I mean, you could do something like that. Hey, with like the modern cars, you don't even have to drive them anymore. Has anybody in chat ever been in a self-driving car? You know, these Waymos I've heard so much about? We don't have them here. You know, I hear Tesla has autopilot. There are some taxis and Ubers that self-drive. I don't know, man. I'm not sure if I trust technology yet. Besides, I did a stream where I talked some crap about AI. What if it remembers? What if it wants to put me out of my misery? And oh yeah, remember that time you did that stream talking crap about me? Let me introduce you to this telephone pole. Amasito says, I have learned to speedrun one game, which is Rygar for the NES. Is that the one with the star, dude? Never applied it because it was more of a thing of me trying to see if I could do it. I gotcha. I'd say, like, it depends on, like... I think most people could get a world record speedrun. You just have to pick a game that isn't super competitive. Like, if you're gonna try to get the world record in Super Mario World, Twitch chat ask, what the hell is a Mario? Look, if you're trying to get the world record in a Mario game, you better be prepared to play all day, every day, because that's what the guys that have those records do. Oh, that's Rise Star. I was close. Is it a ninja character? One with the yo-yo shield. I feel like it's so familiar, but I can't put it in my head. I can't picture it. What in the actual frick did Discord email my alt account to say you pinged for the Bubsy stream? Maybe it's because it was a double alert. I pinged the Bubsies and I pinged the YouTube subscribers. Anyway, I think I'm scaring the children with even Bubsy's terrified of this lady. Like, look at him. Oh my god! Now, let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, you could do this game with 2 players. One of these days, bang zoom. One of these days I'll play with 2 people. I just don't think Arcadia is going to be the one to do it. She refuses to play Bubsy. It'll have to be like through Parsec or remote play or something. This character always reminds me of like Candiberry or Benny. Just like, that's the face they make whenever I die in Bubsy. So basically the whole stream. Oh look, he died again. Let's see. This does look like the Genesis manual, because that's how the menu looks in the Sega version, I think. Okay, let's get to the comic. It is in here, right? They didn't crop the comic book. Wait, is the comic book not in here? It's not! Hold on a second. This is the perfect collection. It's got to be in here somewhere, right? Let's see if we can find it. It wouldn't be an advertisements. Box art? That's just the box. Look, they got Bubsy on the top of the box with his Nerf gun. By the way, I will show you this in the manual, but it is actually a Nerf gun. It is Nerf TM. Nerf or nothing. It's Nerf or nothing. They got some kind of partnership with Nerf to give Bubsy a literal Nerf gun. That's how popular Bubsy was back in the day. Let's see. Design documents. Media kit. What is this? Wait, what is this? Hold on a second. What is this official business-looking document here that's also kind of scuffed? Typical Bubsy, because it's like tilted. It's not even aligned properly. Bubsy Bobcat. Clawsing quote. Clawsing quite a stir. Loads of excitement surrounding the cat. CBS this morning, in its own kid survey, rated Bubsy 1 as the #1 most popular video game. Bubsy's first animated special, What Could Possibly Go Wrong, aired in 350 markets. Wow. Over Thanksgiving weekend. That's next weekend, huh? Bubsy's rating presented a solid performance. Yeah, they should have made more Bubsy cartoons. Like Sonic had like 2 cartoons. Bubsy couldn't even get 1? Give him a chance, dude. A full-page ad promoting the Bubsy special appeared in TV Guide, okay. Wait, there was a contest? You could win buttons, counter cards. Interesting. Wait a minute. Bubsy was in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Okay, there was a guy in the Bubsy I gotta look this up. Hold on a second. You're telling me if I go to YouTube and I type Bubsy Thanksgiving Parade, I'm gonna find a video of Bubsy walking down New York City streets? Let's see. Bubsy Thanksgiving Parade. I got Mickey Mouse, I got One Piece, I got the Pillsbury Doughboy. Oh, this is a classic though. This is a good one. The day Barney was killed. Do you guys know this video? Let's take a quick break from Bubsy to check this out. This one's a real classic. Where is YouTube? Hold on, let me click this. Okay. That's a little loud. One sec, chat. Patience! Spam Barry in chat. Just kidding, we can't do that here. It's YouTube. Here we go. Wow, 1997 was such a great year. Imagine being a kid watching this. Look, it's Barney! He's real! I knew he was real! And he's so gigantic. It takes all these humans in the street to tame him. Uh-oh. Keep an eye on that light pole on the left. Seems a little dangerous. You'd think they'd learn their lesson from Jurassic Park. Okay, seems like things are under control, perhaps. I've never been to one of these. I honestly could have made it to... It's like not that much of a drive to go see the Thanksgiving Day Parade. It just doesn't seem that fun. Uh-oh. Are they trying? Wait, are they laughing? He's using his full weight. It's kind of long. Let's skip ahead a little bit. Here we go. The moment of that tragedy strikes. Uh-oh! Oh, no! They ripped him open. He's gutted. Didn't something like this happen to Pikachu also? Barney was a dinosaur. It happened to Sonic too. I bet you Mario was behind it. Bubsy wanted to be Sonic 2 so bad. He really did. Anyway, let's see how this ended up. That must have been pretty traumatizing to some of the kids back in the day. Hey, Sparky, welcome to the stream. How's it going? I gotta check out your review of Zootopia I saw in the Discord after stream. When did you watch it? Just recently? I guess now is a better time than ever to watch Zootopia, considering Zootopia 2 is coming out this week. I'm sure I don't have to remind you guys that. You guys probably have it on your calendar. Millions of children scarred as the cursed dinosaurs. Why is he cursed? Wait, why are we watching the Truman Show? I'm about to get DMCA'd. Alright, let me pull up the Bubsy game manual here, since we can't find it in the actual game. Alright, Bubsy II Genesis game manual. I'm glad I didn't have to see stuff like that as a kid. Alright, let's see what we got here. Games database. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Okay, this is the Bubsy II game manual. It's in large. There he is. Okay, cool. Epilepsy warming, blah blah blah. Barney has always been cursed. Yeah, like when I was a kid, like even when I was in elementary school, Barney was out and nobody would openly admit they liked Barney. That was like a death sentence. If you openly admitted you liked Barney in school, you guaranteed yourself at least 2 wedgies and a swirly. If you don't know what a swirly is, that's when they took your head, put it in the toilet, and flushed it. I'd be honest, I've just heard about that in movies. I don't know anybody that actually got a swirly. One in chat if you've gotten a swirly before. Sounds like a good ice cream cone, honestly. But yeah, I was never into Barney. All right, here we go. I don't think I've ever seen this. This is in the Sega Genesis game manual for Bubsy 2, and it gives you the background of what the hell is going on in this game. All right. As far as I know, it's just a really weird game, and I had no idea what was going on. Also, how is the population 102.5? Who are they counting as a half a person? I was thinking it sounded like an ice cream too, a swirly. I'm gonna give you a swirly, Amacito. Wow, that sounds really nice, Foxy. What flavor? All right, here we go. Well, it didn't take oh, is this gonna be really weirdly worded, so I'm not gonna be able to read it? Bubsy is pregnant. Maybe that is the story. Let's find out. It didn't take a pregnant crystal ball to see that the town of Kneebend was about to undergo its first economic boom since the Hog in the Wall gang dynamited the bank vault back in 1886. Okay. Future home of the Amazatorium. Well, things certainly are booming around here. I reckon so. Is this a Kekona town? That's what they say. Who says what? Oh, dude, it's the frogs from the minigame. Now it makes so much sense. And it was all because of the inspired teaming of Oinker P. Ham, that ultimate capitalist. Wait, is Bubsy a socialist? Hold on a second. If the enemy of the game is a capitalist, what's going on here? And Dr. V. Realty, scientific genius and pepperoni pizza expert. Oinker's millions and Dr. Reality's intellect has combined to create what could prove to be the ultimate trap. Wasn't much of a boom. I didn't hear anything. Sonic mentioned in the Bubsy manga. I was out there throwing shade at Sonic. Damn. Sonic Boom? Huh? Sonic? Who? Who's Sonic? Never heard of him. We only know about the orange blur here. Oh, look at this cat. I feel like Sparky might be a fan of this art style. What do you think, Sparky? Just waiting for the ultimate booby. You're the greatest. Thanks for taking us to the Amazatorium, Uncle Bubsy. Oh gosh, the twins. How true, how true. Yeah, the truck, watch out for... Which brings us to Bubsy Bobcat, who's with his sidekick, Arnold, is now taking his niece, Terry, and his nephew, Terry. So yeah, I'm assuming this was after the Bubsy cartoon, because they have all the characters from the Bubsy cartoon here. The theme park, dreamed up by Oinker and created by Dr. Reality's greatest invention, the Wampum. The world origination and matter projection. This is too complicated for children. Heck, it's even too complicated for me. Unification machine. Here, the exhibits are so realistic, it's hard to believe they're only simulated, or are they? Free coffee, now hiring. This way. The sign, don't hit the... Newsflash, thousands of travelers have been left stranded by the disappearance of all airplanes. As usual, officials are clueless. No one seems to remember what the airplane is. That's not what it says. Wait, what did it say? Did I read it wrong? Alright, next page. The reporter shudders to think what might disappear next. We now return you to our normally scheduled program. Hey, where's the music? Bob punked. Oh gosh, there they are. It said prescription, not... Oh, well. You know, I'm doing a little bit of a fan fiction here. Alright, you sound like... How could I sound like a pig? I probably have to snort once in a while, right? Alright, here we go.
Oh, it works, I'll be rich. Oh, wait, I am rich. Now I'll be even richer. The invention of air travel and music. Egypt, medieval times. Why, people will pay anything to experience their own past. But it didn't work.
Eh? What didn't work?
Nonsense, boy. Just look around. Perfect simulations.
See, the ice cube tray I used for the reality toaster has warped the input of the acquisition blaster, causing a massive influx of carbonated reality particles into the...
What are you saying?
We're not simulating history, the wampum is stealing it. Oh god, this has got some emote potential right here. Look at this. Is he got a cigar or is that a pen? Oh, it's a pen.
No problem. We'll just raise the ticket price.
The Amazatorium opens tomorrow. So, okay, they're stealing history. So when Bubsy plays Bubsy 2, he's actually going to all these places in history. What's up, Mako? Welcome to the stream. Yes, today's a YouTube exclusive because I don't have my avatar. But I also do want to beat Bubsy 2 on Mega Drive, because I haven't done it yet. But before we start, we're just reading through the story here, which I have never seen before. How are you doing? Mako, by the way, is also a streamer and has recently completed or finished Bubsy 3D. So round of applause. Amasito and Mako, you guys have both finished Bubsy 3D. I honestly might add in a new Discord role for elite gamers that have beaten Bubsy 3D. We'll see. I'm so sorry. You could blame me. I mean, I'm the Bubsy influencer. Tomorrow I'm gonna hear from Sparky and Benny that they're both playing Bubsy 3D. But it doesn't open till tomorrow. Good. We won't have to stand in line. What is? Oh my God! Why does Bubsy's nephew and niece have an axe and a hammer? They just carry that? I am healing. Yeah, I went through a thing called post-Bubsdom depression. But you know, now I'm pregnant again. So, Moose, can you let him know when the baby's due? Anyway, it's closed. This is not a problem. You just have to know how to handle kids. We'll find a place to stay. Watch a little TV, if it still exists. Oh yeah, so, like I said earlier, Nerf was partnered with Bubsy in this game. So when Bubsy whips out his gun, it's literally a Nerf gun. Also, his pupils are really close together in that shot. Kind of disturbing. Nerf! Ballzooka! Brigade! Take aim! I mean, if the axe and the hammer didn't open the door, I don't think the Nerf gun's it. Oh. I guess it's Nerf or nothing. I'm thinking of getting all the rockets now, though. You should! That's part of post-Bubsdom depression. You know? You finished the game, but did you really? There was so much left to do. I won't blame you if you want to use a guide, though. Some of them are quite hard to find. And when I did the Bubsathon, I had special help, an expert in chat, that helped me get a few of them. And come back tomorrow. Sometimes I amaze even myself. What do you think, Arnold? Lawsuit. All right. Meanwhile, deep in the sophisticated technical labyrinth that forms the Amazatorium's nerve center, the Bubsy twins find themselves surrounded by hydrogenated pulsators, fuel-injected tritonometers with diode chip. There ain't no kid reading this thing, man. Magnetizing rods, all whirling to the quiet hum of the twin-engine Neopops. Neopets? Cool. Is that a turkey baster? Wow, just in time for Thanksgiving. What a pig. I'd rather have Disney. Wait.
Today I've stolen Egypt, and music, and tomorrow the world.
What a pig. I'd rather have Disneyland. Shh, this is an important plot point. How do you know? Because the comic's half over already, and we're running out of space. Look at these guys breaking the fourth wall over here. Candy Bee says, I don't blame you if you want to use a guide. Actually means there will be a full judgment from Bubsy if you use a guide. Yeah, Bubsy's stare of judgment. You can't escape. Bubsy knows.
Thanks to my wampum device, I can steal all the world's history and make a fortune. Nothing and no one can stop me.
What's a wampum? That scientific breakthrough the narrator talked about back on page 3. Weren't you paying attention? Yikes, he's stolen science fiction. Space pirates, normally seen in this time slot, has been, well, pirated. Stealing the lifeblood and cultural heritage of humanity is one thing, but this is too much. Oh, his favorite show. This nerd loves Space Pirates, which is a parody of Star Wars, I suppose. That's the last straw, pig.
That's more.
Whatever, I'm leaving and taking my wampum with me. Then I'm calling the police.
I don't think so, Mole.
That's Vol, and why not?
Whatever, because I'm stealing them tomorrow.
He's stealing the police. Imagine stealing the whole world history and then charging them to come and see it. It's horrible. It's terrible. It's disgusting. Yeah, sure wish we'd thought of it. Andy, how could you say that? Bubsy will teleport into my room and disintegrate me. In Soviet Russia, Bubsy disintegrates you. Oh, wait, we got a little blur here. But since we're the heroes, aren't we supposed to be cool? This pig's knuckles and fast. Nothing must stand in our way of saving the world from this diabolical swine. Nothing except maybe lunch. Right, I think it's under the diving. Okay, so here, these are all the items that you can use in the game, which we're not going to be using, because I'm going to do Bubsy 2 without the items. Because Bubsy is not supposed to have items. He's supposed to be a pathetic character that just jumps on things and dies in one hit. You ain't going to give Bubsy a Nerf gun. Meanwhile, Bubsy's keen, rapier-sharp mind has made a startling discovery. Ooh, that's not all they took. They also got the diving suit, the portable hole, the portable hole, the smart bombs, the Nerf Ballzooka, and they're trespassing in the Amazatorium. Major lawsuit. The twins took our lunch. That's the last straw. Arnold, the twins are family. We must rescue them for humanity's sake. We must rescue them for the hero's code of ethics. And we must rescue them before they get to the potato salad. Class action. Okay, this explains... This is something that happened to me. When I was playing Bubsy 2 before, sometimes the twins will just randomly show up on the screen. And I took a screenshot of it. I posted it in the Bubsy Discord. I was like, is this supposed to happen? Because it is really rare to find. I was just in one of the flying levels, and one of the twins fell from the screen. And somebody said, yeah, you just see them sometimes. But that makes sense if they're stuck in the world and you're going to save them. Potato salad made me cry as a kid. Dude, don't get me started on mayonnaise, okay? Look, when you put mayonnaise on the potato, it's just ruined. Why wouldn't you just eat the potato, okay? And also, potato has no place in a salad. Salad is lettuce, tomato, okay? I know it rhymes potato, but don't mix it. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, I'm not about potato salad either. Either this monitor is a stupid screensaver, or I've got a bobcat in my Amazatorium. Soon to be a barbecued bobcat. Oh, somebody call Keikona. He's lurking. I can hear him. Bobcat alert, this is not a drill. Nope, looks like a pen to me. Oh, look, it's a sheep. Sheep cameo. How's this guy's poker hand, by the way? Not bad. He's almost got a straight. Definitely got a flush. Oh, great. Just when I was gonna fleece these guys. And so, our brave adventurers sally forth. Who's Sally? And why is she forth? Bubsy, will you shut up? This is not good. This is definitely not good. We're doomed! Wait, why is Arnold? I guess Arnold is in the game. He's in the mini-games. It would be cool if it was more like Donkey Kong Country and you could, like, tag between Bubsy and Arnold, but that just doesn't happen. We just wasted a whole page and we didn't even learn a thing. How are we gonna find out what's going on? Easy. We just read these little boxes, and right, you are. Bubsy C. Oinker P. Ham is stealing the world's history, and twins are lost in the Amazatorium, and nobody's seen the potato salad for a really long time. Well, at least Mako could be happy about that. Geez, I didn't want war and peace. I just wanted to find the potato salad. Come on, Arnold. It's hero time again. We gotta get truckin'. Oh, never say truck to an armadillo. Yeah, unfortunately, all Arnold's bonus stages are him escaping a truck with trying not to get run over. Looks like we've got some bad pork to put right. Damn, look at this Duke Nukem quote right here. Bubsy with the Duke Nukem line. So why is his chin so large? What the? All right. So from here on, we've got basically the same manual, I think. Yeah, there's Bubsy's portable hole. I think we're ready to get going. I think we're ready to start playing this game. What do you guys think? Was this the right screen? No, here we go. Okay. Let's get down to it. This is what started us looking into the Barney raid. And here we go. Let's boot up Bubsy 2 on Sega Genesis. I am so ready. I will say though, this game is pretty tough to beat. In the Super Nintendo version, you could sell stuff that you picked up to get money to buy extra lives. They don't let you sell stuff to get extra lives in this game, in the Genesis version, and also, the lives cost more money. Also, there are no continues unless you pick them up, and there are no passwords. So that being said, what could possibly go wrong? Finally ready to start playing. I finished 4 missions in the dungeon in the Booba game. What, the First Descendant? That Sheep got us playing? Anybody else play the First Descendant? It's free to play. It's got mixed reviews. The characters have giant butts. Alright, let's get started. I can hear Gravik. That Sheep is a jerk too. Yeah, he was ready to fleece those guys. Also, if you guys have never seen this game before... Wait, Mako, have you beaten Bubsy 2? I know you've beaten the first one. I'm not sure if you've beaten the second one. This is my least favorite of the Bubsy games. And we'll probably go into why as we play it. Oh! Is that oinking? Oh, it's disgusting. Alright, we're gonna go to the East Wing. This game is split up. It's 30 levels, split up into 2 sides. So, you can beat the game in the East Wing and play these 15 levels, or you can go to the West Wing and play 15 other levels to get the ending. I'm only gonna be doing one side, and we'll start in Egypt, because why not? At least I finally understand why this game is, even though the whole concept of it is kind of dumb. Nope, I haven't done 2 or Jaguar yet. Yeah, if you didn't know, I am the world record speedrunner of the Jaguar Bubsy game, currently. Because that game broke me. I don't anticipate you are gonna enjoy it, but, you know, think about it this way. It's like a meme in American culture where, like, you know, if your dad catches you smoking, he'll give you like a whole carton of cigarettes to make you never want to smoke again. But I played so much Bubsy Jaguar that, like cigarettes, I got addicted to it. Bubsy and Fractured Fairy Tales is my favorite Bubsy game. Yeah, that's where the Bubsy emote came from. So when Mako gets around to streaming Fractured Fairy Tales Bubsy, we could all go there with the Bubsy emote. If you don't have a crippling fear of bees, you will after that game. Also, this game has tons of sheep, by the way. We're gonna be killing a lot of sheep today. Also, these are switches. This is basically Zelda now. I think this is a minigame. Let's find out. Nope. Okay, this is... Also, why did they not start you off with 9 lives? It's a Bubsy game. That's the joke. He's a cat. They gotta make me do this crap with 4 lives? What the hell, dude? Let's catch up on chat real quick. Bubsy and Fracture... Okay. Oh, the joy. Okay, there's nothing really to catch up on in chat. I don't blame you guys. But yeah, let me talk about why I don't like this game. While trying not to die, because I'm 1 hit away from death. Wait, hold on. I can't talk. I can't talk. Hold on. There's too much crap going on. Can I go down here? Yes. I got a headache. It's okay. Bonus levels actually heal you. That's one thing that makes this Bubsy game kind of different from the other 2D ones, is that you actually have health, and there are bandages in the game that can heal you. So you could take 3 hits before you die. Which is a blessing, because for some reason, they decided to put like 200 enemies in every stage. It's like if you ever played Super Mario Maker, you know, and your friend's like, oh man, I just made a really hard level. And then you play it, and it's just like a straight level with like a billion enemies. That's basically the game. Moose says, another VTuber I watched got stung by a bee today in the Mist game. I was so excited to use Bubsy. Yeah, that is an emote of all time. I think I sketched the basic of it, the idea of it, and I was like, Kaylis, you gotta bring this to life. I'm not a very good artist. I may be creative, but I'm not a great artist. So I sent Kaylis the sketch, and she gave us Bubsy. It's brilliant. And by the way, Kaylis is currently working on a Gex emote. I don't know when it's gonna get finished, but my current plan is whenever that emote gets finished, we'll start the Gexathon. For all the Gex enjoyers in chat. I know you guys love having Gex on your TV. You're obsessed with Gex. Just think about Gex all the time. All day, you dream about Gex. The song by Korn. Sorry, this game's kind of annoying, so I have to pause it when I read chat. I was playing Croc yesterday, beat the whole thing in 1 sitting. Today I'm just tired though, so I'm not streaming. Just trying to get the platinum. What's the platinum? Are you talking about like achievements? Yeah, I've heard about Croc. Croc is also, you know, it's a Gex adjacent game. I did see you were streaming it, but I do want to experience Croc for myself one of these days. It seems like something I should check out as somebody that plays games with failed mascots. Not to offend the Bubsy fans out there, but you guys know what Bubsy is. Also, I am dying way too much. Alright, let's go on the water slide. Egypt was really like this, huh? Come on, man! I had like 1 toe in there! I had 1 toe in the water! You happy, Candy Bree? Is this bringing back good memories for you? Oh no, it was in the fire! Okay, let's keep... How am I down? Oh, by the way, this game also does have fall damage. Don't do Croc dirty like that. What do you mean? What's wrong with Croc? I thought that game was pretty fun, from what I heard. So, what if I wear Crocs while playing Croc? Will you guys unsubscribe? You know, Arcadia is really big into wearing Crocs. As a, You know what? I'm starting over. Let's restart the game. I've already taken like 3 deaths in the first level. Andre, welcome to the stream. How the hell are you? We're playing some Bubsy today. Also, how about check this out. We've got different backgrounds we could choose. How about this one? Ew, what is this cornfield? Okay, let's go with that. Welcome to the stream, Andre. How's it going? Are you excited for Zootopia 2? Let's see. Yeah, the Platinum Trophy, all the achievements on PlayStation. Yeah, I remember back. I had a PS3. Put a 1 in chat if you had a PS3. Man, I used to love going for full achievements on those on some of those games, like Metal Gear Solid 4. Oh, I guess we're going to the music level first. I love your descent into madness. It's a little late for that. I've already lost everything. I lost my brain cell. Here's what happened when I started playing Bubsy. Lost my brain cells. Lost my sanity. Lost my virginity. Yeah, it's complicated. When am I gonna give birth, Moose? What is this 10 mood twins? Okay, look. I know what you're thinking, Andre. You're like, why the hell is Foxy not on Twitch.tv where he's supposed to be? It's because I'm playing Bubsy 2, okay? There's a very small group of people out there that want to see Bubsy 2, and guess what? They're all located conveniently in my chat. Also, for some reason, the YouTube algorithm thinks my channel is a Bubsy channel. So if I stream Bubsy content here, people usually come watch. I've cursed myself. Might as well rebrand a Bubsy_TV at this point. Let's see. All the best memories. Country Bubsy makes do. What do you think Bubsy's about to say on the right there? Is he? I can't tell if he's in front of like a cornfield, or if that's like palm trees. It's very scary either way. Andre says, though recently I've seen a movie you should consider for Zootopia reward thing on your Twitch. Another punishment movie? What's it called? Maybe I've heard of it. Is it like is it basically the Temu Zootopia? Is it Zootropolis? Guys, wait, what if George R.R. Martin, the guy that wrote Game of Thrones, is actually the guy that wrote the script for Zootopia 2, and it just turns out to be incredibly dark? I don't think you guys are ready for that. I mean, he isn't. Okay, I fell into the sharp pit. Any music understanders will get the joke. Speaking of Gex, Mako was hanging out with his crush today, invited her out to Christmas market. I think it went very well. Excellent. If you want any pro tips from the Fox Master, just don't hesitate to ask. I'm about to have my 16-year anniversary. Oh god, I'm old. Still not married, by the way. I almost went into the sharp pit. But yeah, good luck, Mako. You got this. Oh, where am I? Let's start over. Guys, am I gonna beat this game today? Fox has so much riz. Don't start talking about furry stuff. It's the fursuit. By the way, guys, are you ready for the hand cam stream Wednesday? I was very upset yesterday when it didn't happen. I know you guys must have been devastated. I literally had everything set up, and then my GameCube just decides it doesn't want to work. It doesn't want to go. I had to disassemble it, clean it out, get things running smooth. But Wednesday, 2 days from today, we're gonna be doing Pokemon with the paw cams. There's no going back from that, is there? The internet is forever, but there will forever be video footage of me wearing fox gloves. God forbid I get 400 followers on Twitch. Then I actually have to wear the gloves and do a cooking stream. Make tacos with Tenderly. And she hasn't left you, even when you insist she should play Bubsy. Arcadia is a keeper. I think that the maddest I've ever gotten Arcadia when it comes to gaming is when I tried to get her to play League of Legends. And that was like 10 years ago. And the reason was because she played mid lane, and I was level 30 and she was level 15. So she got faced up against like somebody that completely stomped her, and she got so pissed. Needless to say, we never played League of Legends again after that. I already told him I'm a VTuber, which is yeah. I think I would wait until I'm married to tell somebody I'm a VTuber. I mean, the only two people I know in real... No, wait. I think 3 people I know in real life know that I'm a VTuber. And 2 of them are also content creators, so it makes sense. But, like, none of my family know that Foxy is a VTuber! Whatever the hell you want to call this. Alright, let's go in here and get the bonus stage. Is this the frog one? By the way, guys, I got a special little event for you. Whenever we do the frog minigame, we're gonna play Big the Cat lines.
Play as Sonic. We need to take care of those guards before getting to that cave. This wooden container can be broken by attacking it using the square button. Froggy, is that you?
No, that's not the Froggy you're looking for.
Near. Froggy! Press the X button to
I figured
attack
out you can
enemies
move the
with
frog
fire
while you do this.
combination
It's made this
with power
infinitely easier.
formation. As
Keep this in the back of your head, Marco, if you ever play Bubsy 2. You can move the frog after you shoot it.
Level up, and we're even stronger.
How did I miss
Press
that?
the A button to get Amy and Cream off my shoulders.
Why
Amy
is
and
Amy
Cream
and Cream
help
on
me
Big the Cat's
using
shoulders?
auto-homing. They get
Go
to
for the
enemies
back.
with auto-homing when we're in power formation.
Alright, nice.
And they're super duper happy.
He's really
Shoot
happy.
fire when you grab his right arm.
Alright.
Be careful
I think
to
I'll
dodge
do one
the
more. Go for the boat.
The center
I don't think we're
of
gonna
its
make it.
body is the weak spot, but it protects itself.
Okay, that's enough of that. Until the next frog game. If you won't watch okay, let me see. If you won't watch Zootopia, would you watch another movie? Well, I don't know. The thing is, I'm not gonna go to the movie theaters to see Zootopia. I want put a 1 in chat if you plan to go outside your house and go to the movies to see Zootopia 2, which is coming out next week. #ad. If you are going, I want you to do an experiment for me, okay? I want you to report back to me in the Discord. Does the movie theater smell furry or funny? Does the movie theater smell like a zoo? I want to know, because that's one fear that I have of going to see Zootopia. 1, that somebody might take a picture of me watching it, and 2, that it just smells like a complete zoo in there. Where am I? This is the common question of playing Bubsy. Where am I going? Am I going through here? Yes. Oh, I just saw the end of the level. It was right over there. Okay. Heading down. Let's try to make some progress here. I gotta finish at least 1 level, right? Dude, look at all these... There's so much crap! Okay, I don't know why that didn't kill me. Okay, onto the water slide. Don't fall in the water! Watch out for the sheep. Sheep are all jerks. Remember that, chat. The cards, by the way, are currency that you could use to buy extra lives or items. And the reason I'm not using items in this playthrough is because I don't know how to use them. Maybe my controller is not configured right, but either way, I cannot whip out the Nerf gun. Oh, there's healing. Grab that. Get in the door! Okay. I think we're about to finish the level. Maybe. Okay, Andre's gonna go see Zootopia. Gotcha. Amosito says, my brother and several of my friends know that Amosito's a VTuber. I need to see Amosito go live again. It's been a hot minute, though. Are you planning a big comeback? Let me make a recommendation, Amosito. Comeback game? Bubsy. Like high school friends, I mean. Also friends in general. Do you know Andre in real life? I would be asking my family if they liked my model and being upset if they said no. You think maybe I should make that a should I make that a follower goal? 450 follower goal. I was already thinking maybe as a 450 followers goal, Andre kind of inspired this idea in my head. Maybe I do a punishment stream where I have to play furry games like Altered Beast and Primal Rage. Like we'll just do like a whole bunch of furry games in a row at 450. But maybe we could do like a certain number follower goal where I have to tell my mother and show her my model. But I wouldn't give her the link to the stream. That's a bit too much. We don't need Fox's mom literally showing up in the chat. And Croc. Is Croc... I feel like I'll play Croc. It's not even... It wouldn't even be a punishment game. I'm just generally curious about it. There was one stream I did where I'm pretty sure we listed out all the failed mascots. There was one with a pencil. There was one that's a skunk. There's Arrow the Acrobat. There's the possum dude. But where am I, dude? Where? How many lives do I got right now? 4. Okay. One sec. Let's see. Zootopia isn't even the furriest thing there is. It's pretty casual stuff. You know who probably has the details on the furriest movies is Kalis. But she's probably busy, but she could probably tell you which movies are really furry. I gotta know so I can avoid them. B-Stars exist. She tried to make me watch B-Stars one time. Everybody's like, "Oh, Fox, you would love B-Stars," but I'm not into it. I tried watching one episode. It didn't do anything for me. Food Fight? That sounds pretty fun. I seen the JonTron episode of that. I love bad movies. I don't know about you guys, but if you haven't seen Samurai Cop or The Room, you're missing out. I think Samurai Cop's better, though. Just be prepared, because both of those movies have like 4 sex scenes for some reason. So don't be watching it with grandma. Amcito says, I will never come back if I have to play Bubsy. Amcito, you haven't even played Bubsy Jaguar. You don't know true suffering. Mako Tensai is about to know. He's about to find out. But yes, I have something planned. By the way, Mako, if you do play Bubsy Jaguar, you might wanna use level maps. There's no shame in that. If you literally get stuck. It took me 3 hours to beat level 1, I think. But that was going in blind and not using any help. Amcito says, yes, I have something planned, but I'm actually quite Bubsy lately. After the first week of December, I should be free, though. Okay. I'm also planning big things for December. I'd like to finish Banjo-Kazooie. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Of course, we also have our Foxy Christmas event. 2 years ago, we always do a Secret Santa where chat can give gifts to each other. 2 years ago, we did the Japanese vending machine Secret Santa, where people got to choose a vending machine from Japan. And Japan has some really weird stuff in their vending machines. I don't know why they have vending machines for everything, but they do. Even for cheeseburgers and underwear. But yeah, last year we did the bootleg Christmas where we went to the dollar store and we saw some really interesting stuff. What will be this year? Stick around and find out. Oh, there it is! We made it! Very nice. Andre says, do a punishment stream where you watch the movie I've been hinting at. Maybe. I mean, as long as it's not like, is it a we can't watch an R-rated furry movie. I ain't gonna do that. We ain't going that far. But if it's PG-13, that's fine. Moose says, why would you do that to yourself when you could not? What are we talking about? With respect to what? Is Altered Beast bad? I think Altered Beast is good. I mean, it is a game where the guy turns into like an animal, isn't it? So it's kind of a furry game. It's gonna lose a point for that, from me. But I heard it's good. It's just a Sega beat 'em up, right? I didn't grow up with the Genesis, so I was a Nintendo kid. My only exposure to the Genesis was being at the dentist because he was a based holistic dentist that my dad went to. And my dad had like a cavity in every tooth by the time he was 7 years old because he drank soda every day and candy and his mom didn't make him brush his teeth. So we got to go to the dentist a lot when I was a kid. So I got to play Sonic 2 and all the Genesis hits while I waited for my dad to get his teeth replaced. I also did have a neighborhood kid that had a Genesis and he had Streets of Rage, which is pretty badass. Alright, where am I? Who am I? One tip for any Bubsy game is follow the arrows. Also, the space levels give you lower gravity, so you can jump much higher, which is pretty neat. Also, you could do this. I remember this blew my mind when I first played this game. I was like, oh my god, it's a space shooter Bubsy game. This game is awesome. And then I kept playing it. Isn't there a bandage here? Yes. Good. I don't know what these things are supposed to be. Germs? Asteroids? Let me catch up on chat. Altered Beast is bad, says Amacito, but I love that game. Kind of like Bubsy? Bubsy 3D has grown on me. I think anybody that has literally given Bubsy 3D a chance can appreciate that it's kind of just a silly game of its time. Like, is it fun? I don't know about that, but like, it's got a little cutscene after every level. It's got so many different death animations. It's voice acted by Rouge the Bat. What else? I guess the loading screens are kind of annoying. Oh wait, I forgot. For this part to progress, you need to go back in through the door you just came in. I was so confused the first time I played this. And then for this, you do the same thing. It takes you somewhere else. Amacito says I don't want to play the Jaguar. The Jaguar has some decent games. It has the Alien vs. Predator game. It's pretty cool to play as a xenomorph and stab people with your tail or bite their heads off. I'm quite a bit Bubsy lately. It's not R-rated, it's a kid's movie. Okay. Did you say being... Yeah, I have a problem. I don't know if this also happens to you guys, but after playing all the Bubsy games, when I see the word somebody or I'm busy, I just read words as Bubsy. It's really becoming a problem. I probably should get professional help.
Show us on the Bobcat. Where did he hurt you?
There's the sheep. Alright, let's head down here, where I believe we'll find the end of the stage, perhaps. Oh, there it is! 2 down, 13 to go. Very nice. We're totally gonna beat this game today. I gotta keep an eye open for, like, continues also. Because getting a game over will mean the stream is over. So we can't have that happen. Mako says, my only exposure to the Genesis was the Bible till I was 12. The Bible Genesis is not the Sega Genesis, although you probably could play Bible games on your Sega Genesis. And speaking of weird games, we were messing around in the Discord the other day. Because, you know, I had my Game Boy Advance. Basically, if you guys weren't in the loop on how the stream's gonna work with the hand cam in the Pokemon game, the way I'm gonna do it, I don't think anybody's done this before, okay? At least not live. I'm gonna have a hand cam where I'm using my Game Boy Advance SP as a controller that's plugged into my GameCube that's playing Blue version through the Game Boy player that's being captured on a capture card. So yeah, we were testing it out in the Discord the other day, and I saw a Game Boy Advance game called Drake and Josh from the hit Nickelodeon show, Drake and Josh. And it got me curious, like, what the hell is this game gonna be about? Is it gonna be like a platforming game, like maybe Beavis and Butthead? If anybody's played the 16-bit Beavis and Butthead games, which are quite hard, actually. But no, it turns out the Drake and Josh game was just like Metal Gear Solid. You're like on a sneaking mission in the school. There's like cameras, there are guards. It was very strange. I posted it in the Lena Discord, and one of the other mods there was like, Drake? Drake? Drake! Classic. Amacito's heading out. Alright, later, Amacito. Wish me luck. Gonna need it. Gonna need a lot of things. Gonna need therapy. We'll all look forward to that first week of December when Amacito returns with Bubsy 4D demo. That's what I heard. Alright. Oh, I forgot to play the Big the Cat quotes for the Frog minigame. Oh well. I hope I can watch Wednesday. I'll try to be live by 4. It's a big setup, though, with all the stuff I listed. Also, it'd be so horrible if I messed up the camera and accidentally exposed myself. I'm not talking about, like, my thing between my legs. I'm talking about my face. You know, as a VTuber, you're not supposed to do a face reveal. Everybody knows this. I'm literally wearing fox gloves just for the immersion, okay? If I show my face, that breaks the immersion. Unless I look just like Bubsy. Maybe I have to wear a full-body fursuit just in case. For immersion. Amacito, would you agree that Foxy is to Bubsy what Murdoink is to Mortal Kombat 4? Is Murdoink a streamer that hates Mortal Kombat, that just plays Mortal Kombat all the time? Because maybe. Mako says, I've never seen Beavis and Butthead, actually. The show's pretty funny, but you have to have, like... Okay, this is a hot take, but I like Beavis and Butthead way more than King of the Hill. And the reason I'm relating them, of course, is because they're both made by Mike Judge. And if you didn't know, there's a character in Beavis and Butthead who's like this very country-style Kekona older man that is basically Hank Hill. He has the same voice. I don't know if he's called Hank Hill, but He's in Beavis and Butthead. Anyway, I think Beavis and Butthead is better because it's just funnier to me. But you gotta like stupid humor. You know, like fart jokes, and it's basically like the whole gist of the show is that they're so dumb that it's absurdly funny. Like just how stupid these kids actually are. But yeah, they do have a Nintendo game, a Super Nintendo game for Beavis and Butthead, which is a side-scroll beat-em-up game where you pick up different weapons, and the objective of the game is to, I think, get enough money to go to the Guar concert. Alright, let's go up here. You guys know about the band Guar? They've done a lot of shows by the place I used to live at this local joint. But, I never really heard their music, and I'm not really super interested in going to see them, because I heard they spray fluids on the audience. Like, it's a very disgusting experience. It's like the adult version of Nickelodeon getting slimed. Going to a Guar concert. I ain't about to get they all wear alien cosplay, and they shoot goop at you. I ain't about that life. I love King of the Hill though, says Mako. I think when I was younger, I really hated it, but like, I think it's grown on me a little bit. Like, I could watch some. Oh wait, I gotta continue. Yes, I could watch some of it and be like, oh yeah, this is actually pretty good. It's a good K-Kona show. I can understand that. Also, I did see recently that they're doing like more King of the Hill episodes where now all the characters are older. And I've only seen a few clips of that from YouTube, but from what I saw, it was pretty funny. Like, Bobby has his own restaurant. Makes sense, makes sense. Catching up on chat here. Daria first showed up on Beavis and Butthead before having her own show. The boys called her Diarrhea. Yeah, it's crazy how many different spin-offs and shows Mike Judge has had. But I guess it's really just 3 when you think about it. But they're all pretty popular. And they're all kind of different, too. He also did the movie, Idiocracy, which, like, the movie itself is just kind of okay, but the intro to Idiocracy goes so hard, where it gives, like, the backstory about what happened. Where basically, like, people with high IQs stopped having kids, and people with low IQs just had a bunch of kids, and then humanity just became really, really dumb. Anyway, we're flying now. Yes, because this game also has... Wait, what history did we steal here? We learned in the comic book that this game is about stolen history, but I don't... Is this when, like, humans discovered flight? I don't know, man. Maybe this is the Hindenburg. It ruined blimps for the rest of us. Now we can't travel by blimps because one guy decided to build something that blew up with hydrogen, or it was hydrogen gas in the Hindenburg, right? Oh, the humanity. Alright, here we go. You guys ever been in a hot air balloon? I remember going to Pennsylvania once and going to a hot air balloon festival. I believe it was in the 90s. But I can't remember if I actually got to go inside one and go up in the air. I'm pretty sure if, like, I did, I would remember it, because it probably would have been traumatic. No, the Hindenburg was hydrogen. Makes sense. It's a very combustible gas. Oh, whoa, careful. Flying squirrels! Bubsy destroying fellow furries? What does the world come to? I guess he does kill squirrels in Bubsy 1. Alright. Where are we? See, like, the one good thing about YouTube, by the way, guys, no ads. We don't have to run ads on YouTube. Have you guys gotten any ads, actually? I don't know how this works. But on Twitch, I know I have to run ads every hour, basically. Nice, is it 3 or 4 levels? I think we're about to get to the first boss. Alright, no cheats, no save states. Just locking in and trying to do our best here. Look at him go. He's got the... Try these moves. Bubsy's got the moves, guys. You wanna rizz up some ladies? Bust out the Bubsy dance moves. Moose says premium. Hasn't seen ads in years. How much is YouTube Premium per month? I do have Twitch Turbo, But I feel like I had to do it on Twitch because Twitch ads are just so horrendously bad. Like, you know how annoying it is to like want to pop into somebody's stream just to see what's going on, maybe hang out for a little bit, but you have to sit and watch 30 minutes of an ad, probably about, it's a targeted ad, so they're trying to sell me a fursuit. 1, I'm not a furry. Why do I want to get a fursuit ad? 2, I don't want to sit through 30 seconds of ads just to stop in and say hi. Thanks, Candy B. I think I'm in the last level here before we go into the boss. But yeah, here's a secret for Bubsy 2. If you go to the pig statue and if you jump on his fist in just the right area, Bubsy gets shot up in the air. There you go. Only when I first clicked on. Yeah, so the thing is, you could get rid of those pre-roll ads as long as the streamer runs 3 minutes of ads every hour. The pre-roll ads don't show up, and I think that's super good. Actually, I think I'm gonna do let's do the bonus stage. Get some extra lives here, and since it's a frog level,
Against our attacks using a shield. We must either shock him with Green's thunder shoot, or I could destroy the shield first. I smell froggy. Press the A button after a jump in power formation
this is the
to
actual
open my
sound Froggy
umbrella.
would make
We can glide down.
when getting hugged by Big. Ready? This sound right here.
Watch out! Get out of the way of
Oh, he
the
didn't do it there, he
bullet.
just chuckled.
Watch the tail. When it lifts, that means it's about to attack.
When the
Jump
tail
the
lifts,
dog.
what kind of furry
Big
quote is this?
counterattack.
I need
What
one
a
more for the extra
huge
life.
house.
Come on, I need one more.
3-7.
Lock it in, Bubsy.
Is that good?
I'm playing a carnival game here.
Okay, let's line up sideways. Control the trolley like
No,
the
the boats are going too
bobsled.
fast. It's alright, I already got
Dodge
the extra
the
life.
boats. Looks like we have to activate all.
Just kill that. Moose says you've got 15 less than 20 Canadian dollars. Okay, so it's 50. Wait, it's more than. Oh, it's Canadian dollars. So it's probably about the same as Twitch then. I mean, YouTube ads are also really annoying, to be fair. Especially when you're watching a long video and like the ads just show up like every once in a while. Just when you're getting to a good part. Like, have you guys ever bought something because you saw an ad for it on YouTube or Twitch? Like, I don't think I ever have. Okay. Where are we going? This way. This is Hamelot, by the way. Ancient medieval times. Can't you tell? Also, a very interesting American restaurant where you eat turkey legs and soup with no utensils and watch knights on horses jousting in the ring. Oh! Yeah, we just impaled Bubsy. Let's catch up on chat here. Downside is, I can't earn points here, and I was saving them. Alright, I gotcha. So what you're saying is I should not stream on YouTube anymore. Alright, the thing is, I will stream on Twitch Wednesday. It's been a while since I've been live, so in a way, this is kind of like a practice run. Let me just get down here. Oh, there we go. Thank goodness. I skeet on that ball. Wheel the yarn balls, skeet out. Are they even yarn balls? They're just marbles or something. They look like those super bouncy balls you get out of the thing when you put 25 cents in. Who says, and yeah, I get it, but I'm watching YouTube way more and Twitch than Twitch, hence the premium. I used to block when I had a laptop, but on mobile, yeah, you cannot do ad block on mobile. Not easily, at least. From what I heard. Andre, once? Okay, so Mako has never purchased anything from an ad from Twitch or YouTube. Once Andre did BetterHelp. Well, I hope that worked out for you. I've heard mixed things about them. Who said never? The one thing I bought... By the way, this is the first boss, but give me a second. The one thing I bought in an ad was on Facebook. I was actually looking for a backpack for college, saw an ad, found it in the store, went and checked it out in person. Oh, okay. But I think Facebook does really super targeted ads, right? So maybe they saw you were talking with somebody about wanting a backpack. Honestly, when I used to do Let's Plays on YouTube, we would have YouTube open in the background, and we would record a video, and we were not streaming live or anything. We just had YouTube open. And then after my friend left and we finished the session, I would see like all the stuff that we talked about like would show up as ads or recommended videos. It was very weird. Twitch Turbo is $1 more for Candy Brie than YouTube Premium was. It's on my sister's family plan for YouTube, so now I don't have to pay for it. Very nice Candy Brie. Why would you have to pay when you could just sting them? You know what I mean? Anyway, this is the first boss. I think the bosses in this game are really lazy because it's basically the loading screen, but inside the loading screen is just a bunch of enemies that come out. They say peekaboo. Peekaboo, I'm a guitar. Peekaboo, it's a sheep. Oh, look at me, I'm a freak. Look at me, I'm a trumpet. You know, I've never blown a trumpet before. I'm a little curious what it's like to blow a trumpet. I played clarinet. Damn it. I played pan flute. Never any brass instruments, though. Instagram, part of Meta, has been targeting Andre now with ads for airplane tickets because it knows I'm thinking about some vacations. Damn. I feel like a lot of people here can get their plane tickets using credit card points. So a lot of people don't even pay for tickets here. But I guess it's different in other places. Anyway, let me focus in here, because this is actually, even though this does look kind of easy, it's a little bit of a long fight, so it is easy to take 3 hits over the course of this 1 minute long fight. But yeah, you compare this to Bubsy 1. Bubsy 1 had like UFO bosses, and yeah, they're all kind of the same, but at least they have different mechanics. Like, this is just enemies. This is lazy game design. I think Bubsy 3D actually had pretty good boss design. Like, it's not like you just jump on their head and kill them. There is actually a little bit of strategy, and it's kind of cryptic. Especially the mortal bobcat elephant dude. Okay, there we go. Victory dance! But my favorite Bubsy bosses are in Atari Jaguar. They're super creative, very unique, and honestly pretty difficult. Alright, we're on floor 2 now. So let's revisit these 5 levels again. New versions of them. My least favorite is definitely the Egyptian levels because, you know, just winding corridors and switches and enemies everywhere. Look at this. Why are there pterodactyls in the pyramid? Am I in the pyramid? Where am I? Okay, hold on a second. I need a bandage. Bubsy's about to die. Oh, yep, he's dead. Everything is always listening. Candy Brie is always listening, waiting for the chance to strike. Alright, you guys will have a, speaking of channel points, you guys will have a great chance to farm channel points when I'm doing the Gexathon. I'll check up with Kalis. I don't want to bug Kalis too much because it's a free emote, but I would like to start the Gexathon in December. Definitely before the new year. And that's gonna be a whole lot of stream. Maybe I'll do longer streams too. Oh, what are you guys saving up for, by the way, with your channel points? I also do have a couple game redeems that I need to knock out. To knock out, not knock up. I have to play Spyro 2 because of Anxiety Cream, and I have to play a Pokemon game, ROM hack, because of Daz. But you know me, I'm probably gonna, like, make it more than just a game. I'll do something cool. Oh, sorry, Arnold. Andre says, I don't own a credit card. I've been deathly afraid of them. Yeah, you gotta have, like... Credit cards are fine as long as you, like, only buy what you can pay off by the end of the month. If you ever pay interest on a credit card, then you're in trouble. But, you know, stuff happens. Sometimes you got to. Sometimes you need it to get by. Okay, let's see what's down here. But if you can manage them and, you know, pay them off on time, you can get a lot of free stuff. I think you also, like, you get cash back when shopping, too. Which is pretty neat. But yeah, I don't like credit cards in general, either. Okay, careful. We got the mummies chatting down here. Alright, going down. What's the... Oh, there's gonna be water there. Yeah, if I was to fall in that jar, we would drown. Okay, we are 1 hit away from death. Surely we'll be fine. Oh, I see you there. Look at him hiding there. Wait, it's a butterfly! Wait, how did I not die? I guess I was 2 hits away from death. Death! Make you play an N64 game. You know, I was at a local game place just the other day. I go by there once a month to see if they have any Bubsy games. Or honestly, anything that I want to buy, but that's where I got Devil May Cry for like 12 bucks. But yeah, I was there the other day. They didn't have any Bubsy games, but they did have Superman 64. Low-key, I don't have that one in my N64 collection. You know, N64 is the only console I collect for. So I don't know, I'm kind of a little particular about which N64 games I buy now, because if they're like smudged up or have stickers on them or like marker, I kind of don't want to buy those. Let's see what's down here. Oh, yep. I'm gonna have to start being a little more careful here. We do have a continue though. Let's go this way. Actually, let's see what's in this door. Will you get off me? Look, these guys have an anti-Bubsy shirt. Why did he hit me through the bottom? Okay, butterflies, watch out. Bubsy's portable hole. I think you use Bubsy's portable hole to escape a level. Not sure why you... Okay, this looks fine. Probably... What? Gravity? Hello? Why are you taking me this direction? Oh, I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I have a lot of N64 stuff too. Very nice. You feel free to post your game collections in the ! Discord. Was this the... Yeah, that was the whole... Alright, we're gonna go this way. I'm gonna kill this guy. The one nice thing about Bubsy games is that when you kill an enemy, they don't respawn. I don't know why this takes me left. Alright, switch. Oh, don't go in the jar. Oh, careful. Look, it's a Bubsy hieroglyphic. Let's just kill all these guys. Okay. Kill this mummy. There's 2 of them. Ow! Okay, we still got 2 hits. What's your most prized N64 game? I think mine is probably Conker's Bad Fur Day. I think that decreased in price recently. Okay, dead end. Let's see what's in behind door number 1. A checkpoint. Very nice. Okay, and oh gosh, it was a pirate. Dude, I'm so confused. Where am I? I missed Bubsy 1. Never thought I'd say that. Oh, careful, this sheep. Deadly sheep. Oh, got the extra life. Breathe. Breathe. Push. Is there a doctor in the house? I think I'm going into labor. Rarest. Evangelion 64? That's a game? I didn't even know that was a game. The only Evangelion game I knew about was the Tamagotchi one. Come on down here. Evangelion 64. Is that as cool as it sounds? You like get to play through the story and pilot giant robots? I gotta keep my expectations in check though, because it is an N64 game. You gotta remember the graphic quality. Oh my god, I'm blowing it! I'm blowing it! Let me lock in here so I can finish this stage. Where does this take me? The wrong way. Okay, please take me back down. Okay, good. One thing you know about Bubsy is you never know where the doors are gonna take you. I like tilted my head a little bit to avoid that. Okay, this seems fine. Let's kill the sheep. Okay, cool. Who needs a switch too when you got Bubsy? Am I right, chat? This switch is pressed. There is a arrow pointing me to go down. Oh, come on! Come on! Why would you put an arrow there to tell me to go down? Why would they do that? I was actually thinking about Evangelion the other day. I was like, damn, you know, it's been a hot minute since I've seen this show. I kind of want to rewatch it. But I already said the same thing about Pokemon, and I already started rewatching it, so... I'll probably keep watching Pokemon until, like, Ash gets through the Elite Four, or not the Elite Four, through the Indigo League thing. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Come on, Bubsy, reach! Come on, get your Jordans on, Bubsy. Why is the arrow telling me to kill myself down there? Does it mean here? Ah, okay, let's go down here. Oh, okay, it's over. Thank God. All right, we're gonna really need to lock in and stop dying and farm some extra lives. or else we are screwed. Okay, it's a really cool game. It uses the Mario 64 sound font for the anime OST. Oh, that's cool. Oh, is this a Japanese-only game? That might be why I haven't heard of it.
I like it.
Also, I did hear Mako speak some Japanese on stream. So I'm not sure what your level of Japanese is, but that's cool if you could read it. I'm not there yet. All right, we're gonna go to the plane level because it's pretty easy not to die here. And usually there are a bunch of extra lives just waiting around.
A penguin
Also, let's change the border. Bubsy 3D.
saved is a penguin earned.
A penguin saved is a penguin earned. There, you can quote him on that. Around N3 to N2. Okay, you're talking about Japanese level. Okay, that's pretty good. We do have a few people in the Foxy community that can speak Japanese, read Japanese. That being Amasito and Sheep. I did recently learn Sheep has a 4-year degree in Japanese. I always just thought that Sheep was like born knowing Japanese. That's not the case. Okay. Whoa! I don't remember. What about the bees? Candy Brie. Look how innocent the bees are. The bees are actually innocent in this game. Look how little they are. So much different than the mutated bees from the Jaguar Bubsy game. Alright, Mako. I know the Duolingo bird has been, like, harassing me in my emails for the past 2 weeks because I haven't been doing my lessons. Because of you guys, I'm gonna lock in and actually study. Get back on the grind. I'll try to get my daily streak going again. I lost it ever since I moved. It's like, damn, I'm moving. I don't have time to do studies. And then I just didn't really pick up and get any momentum. Oh, an extra life. There we go. Okay, take that. I feel like we could find at least one other extra life in this stage. So let's keep looking, shall we? Do you plan on taking the N2 or N3 exam? Or any of the official exams? I think you have to be in Japan to take them, right? But I believe you have been there before. Okay. What if I went to Japan and somebody called me Bubsy? I think I'd go home. I think I'd quit. Let's see what's in here. Any extra lives? Well, let me think. After we finish this Bubsy game, like I said earlier, the only Bubsy game I have left is the Japanese Bubsy game, where it's Bubsy 1, but with the Japanese voice acting. And of course, the text is in Japanese. My plan is to play that when I could do a whole stream just speaking Japanese. So it's gonna be a while. But there are also Bubsy fan games we still have to check out too. I'm also pretty sure I've seen somebody ROM hack Bubsy into Sonic. I think that's worth checking out. Grab this. Any other lives around here? Don't seem to be finding any. Mox says, I haven't done any of the N exams. I regret not taking the N3 at the time. Oh damn, I'm one hit away. I shouldn't have been reading chat. I should have paused. Guys, don't fly a plane and read chat at the same time. Very dangerous. One in chat if you think you're skilled enough to fly a plane in real life. Like, if the pilot suddenly collapsed, and then the co-pilot collapsed at the same time because they both got their names written in the Death Note, would you be able to take over the plane and land it? You think so? I feel like if you play a lot of Flight Simulator, there's a good chance you probably could do it. I'd be like, don't worry guys, don't worry fellow passengers, I've got this. I successfully flown the plane in Bubsy 2. And everybody starts screaming, we're gonna die! My reading writing has been getting worse, so I really gotta start getting back into the books. Yeah, my katakana is slipping. Just from the other day, trying to read some text on the Game Boy Advance game, it took me quite a while to pronounce some of the letters. Okay, cool. There goes that extra life that I just got. Uh-oh. How was I supposed to even know that was there? Right, let's try to find the exit now. This way? Let's see. I feel like we're going back to the beginning of the level. You can also adjust the plane speed. There we go. Yeah, I'm not too big on flight simulator games, but I had actually a Polish friend growing up that had Flight Simulator, and he had the whole joystick and all that stuff. So I got to check it out at his place. And it was pretty cool. Like, I think I would get bored playing Flight Simulator, because, like, what do you even do? Like, actually, what do pilots even do? Basically, they just, like, take off the plane, put on autopilot, just chill for a while, and then land the plane. Kind of a boring job when you really think about it. Unless, like, you're maybe, like, an Air Force pilot, because then you actually get to aim guns and, like, fire at people. Anyways, gotta go. Unfortunately, my students need their homework graded, unfortunately. Just give them all zeros. Try harder. I'm just kidding. Thanks for watching. Amacito. Whoa, I just mixed up my people. Thanks for watching, Andre. It's because your names both started with A. Go grade their work. Harshly. Is it math, by the way? I'll have to know the topic. I always like math because, like, it's not open to interpretation. You know, I feel like there was one time, like, I was a really bad student in English. Just because I didn't do the homework and I didn't care. But then, like, towards the end of the year, I had to at least not get an F so I would graduate. So I tried my best on this essay, and the teacher still gave me a 75 out of 100. I think she just thought that I must have, like, cheated somehow. You know, in English, your grade is always open to, like, interpretation, whatever the teacher thinks. In math, it's either right or wrong.
Remember, I am
In English as a foreign language teacher. Gotcha. Getting the South Americans confused. Whoops. I'm getting canceled again, guys. Let's see. Mako says, I mean, I was doing a degree, but my third year, I failed a written exam. Kanji has always been the bane of my existence. Yeah, but that's fair. You know, for those who don't know, kanji is the third alphabet you gotta learn in Japanese. Because when you write in Japanese, there's 3 different alphabets, and the first 2 are pretty easy to learn, but kanji has, like, it's taken from the Chinese symbols, and there are thousands of them. You know? And they all can have different meanings for the same kanji and different pronunciations. It's very confusing. I'm not a big fan of kanji. Ah! Okay, I almost impaled myself. You see that? I hit the switch, and all these spears came up. I transferred my credits over to a general East Asian studies degree now. Gotcha, gotcha. Well, careful. Let's get that Band-Aid. Bandage? Band-Aid is a brand. Come on, get... There you go. In English... Okay, I reread that. Yes. Look, it's a flying pig! And the Nerf gun. I think it's kind of a decent trivia point. How many different games have actual Nerf guns in them? You can put Bubsy 2 on that list. We're gonna need more cards so I can afford extra lives. Oh my god, I'm almost dead again. Why are there penguins everywhere? Ah, the sheep! That sheep tried to kill me! The goat! Why did the goat just do a somersault kick into my face? So I'm changing the background. Oh gosh, it's cursed. It's like literally the same background. Same characters. Alright. This is actually very distracting, seeing Bubsy's giant veneer teeth staring at me on the right. I feel like he's about to chew my head off. Bonus game? No. Oh my god, screw that. Way too many... Okay, we do got a bonus game. Here we go.
3 switches. Looks like we're gonna run into that ivy.
We're about halfway through this game, by the way, guys.
We run fast.
Unfortunately, the floor 3 stages
I see
are quite
nothing
hard.
but clouds. Better not fall off. That cannon
over
is
here.
trying to hurt us. Could I hurt them back?
Whoa!
Maybe we could open
getting a lot of
this
free
with
big
a
lines here today.
switch.
You hear
We're
that?
balls on the
That
pinball
cat is about to
table.
hurt us. Can I
and
hurt it
normal
back?
went off the table. Target direction
Come
depends on formation. Press the A button to
I guess
fire,
these mini
and
games get
X
harder
button to cancel
more lives you
when
get.
in power formation.
From them. Okay, there we
Change
go. One
cannon
more, and we
direction
got an
with
extra
left
life.
thumbstick. Look out, Foggy. I feel
There we go.
numb. This area is dangerous. So
Very
be
dangerous,
careful
very
not to
dangerous.
fall. I can do this.
You guys ever win anything at a
Sorry.
carnival? This
Sometimes
reminds me of
I'm
carnival
too
games.
strong. Use the
Been to a
brakes
lot of
and jump
carnivals back
too.
as a kid.
Press the X button to brake and the A button to jump. Let's go. Oh man, where could my Pollywog pal be?
I gotta play that Big the Cat fishing game, man. They released the Big the Cat fishing game for April Fool's one like a few years back, I think. Finally, Big the Cat gets his own game. Honestly, Sega and Sonic, they really cook with April Fool's Day. I'm a big fan of that. Does Mario even do anything? I don't know. I don't think April Fool's is a thing in Japan, is it? Alright, but yeah, carnival games. I don't know, man. It's basically like, there's a 99% chance if you try to win something at a carnival game that it's just gonna be rigged to steal your money. You'd almost always be better off, like, just buying the thing from Etsy or Amazon. Like a stuffed animal, you know? Of course, if you win it at the carnival, then you get bonus Riz points. This also makes for a good story. Unfortunately, it's almost impossible. Alright, let's go over here. We need to find the extra life here. I'm hurting for extra lives. The song also gets stuck in my head randomly sometimes. Come on, get up there. You think Bubsy has it bad? This guy's literally stuck in a car engine, or a truck engine. That's the only thing he does in this game. Alright, where is the extra life? It's around here somewhere. So close I can almost taste it. It's a locked door. Okay, let's go down here. Wait, we got 5 seconds left! Oh gosh, hurry! No! Whatever, man. I didn't need that extra life anyway. You know, some people eat armadillos. Personally, I wouldn't do it. People also eat kangaroos. I remember I had one viewer who stopped by. He was from New Zealand. And he said he was watching my stream eating a kangaroo steak with a side of caviar. I was like, damn, man. Don't forget to leave a donation. I think you could afford it. Alright, let's see what's under this tree. Kangaroos! What do you know? Speak of the devil. Bubsy. Okay, I shouldn't feel too bad. We do have to continue. And there might actually be a continue in this stage too. If my memory serves me correctly. It might be in the top somewhere. Oh, I gotta be careful of holes down here. Okay, and also wells. There are wells you can fall into on this stage. Oh, careful! The more Bubsy cringes in the top right, the closer he is to death. Wait, there's the hole I was talking about. Okay, sheep. Let's see what's up here. Yeah, that's another weird mechanic of this game, is that Bubsy can, like, run up walls. Ah, careful! I got teabagged.
Bye-bye.
That's horrible. I could never eat Cow the kangaroo. Who's Cow the kangaroo? I think the most famous kangaroos, I think about, like, Winnie the Pooh. I was just thinking to myself, damn, I should maybe play a Winnie the Pooh game, because, you know, sometimes we play cursed childhood games here, like Teletubbies or Barney. But there is a Winnie the Pooh game that's pretty popular with streamers, and it's the one where you play baseball. And for some reason, even though it was a kid's game, it was made insanely difficult. Like, it's one of the hardest games ever made, Winnie the Pooh Baseball. It's good content. Okay, there's the bees. Where is the extra life? Look at all these enemies, man! What is this? Okay. Okay, we're in the goat. Okay, we still got 2. Whatever, man. Let's just check out of here. We are hurting for extra lives. We got 3 lives till a continue kicks in. The best tank controls 3D platform. I don't know it, no. When I think about tank control 3D platformers, I think about... Wasn't there like a Sega Saturn game where it was like a robotic rabbit, and it kind of has the same jump mechanic as Bubsy 3D, where when you jump, the camera goes up so you can see where you're landing.
Do you believe in miracles?
I forget what it's called, but the game does seem kind of interesting. I would check it out. Alright. Pirate World, or... I think we go to Pirate World. It's harder to die in Pirate World. Alright. We're doing it. Somehow we're doing it. Mighty Morphin Bobcat Dangers. I used to love that show in the 90s. Alright, on the quest for more extra lives. Somehow managed to get myself killed while searching for it. It's a common thing in games, you know? They'll bait you with an extra life right over like a bottomless pit. And then you'll lose it. You might not even pick it up. Okay, I don't know what the gold is, but we got it. There's an arrow that's telling me to go up, so we'll go up. Cow 2, 3, and 4 were more action-y but great. So basically they didn't have tank controls in that version. In those sequels. I mean, Bubsy 4D is not going to have tank controls. Well, unless you turn on the tank controls thing, which is kind of based of the developer to add in. I have not played the Bubsy 4D demo. I'm not a big fan of demos. Or movie trailers, for that matter. I'd rather get the whole thing when it's ready. Don't tease me and make me wait 6 months for it. You serve me my dinner when it's cooked. I don't want the side dish and get the main course later. I want everything at once. Am I asking for too much here? Yeah, I'll write that down. Unless this is the game you're gonna save up for me to play. Let me see. Cow. Also, you were playing Ty the Tiger. There's another alternate mascot game. Have you ever played a game called... If I could remember the name. It was a Dreamcast game with a bunch of animal characters. I believe it has the name Furry in the title of the game. But basically, you're animals with guns, and it's a 3D shooter type of thing. Because I believe we streamed it one time. Alright, there we go. There should be a door here that takes cards. I can't see, in the SNES version, I think it only costs 10 cards to get an extra life. In this version, you need 25. Alright, let's go in here. Doesn't ring a bell. I'll have to look it up later. I'll get back to you. Now let's see. Where do we go here? I think this is one of the most confusing. You gotta be kidding me, man. You followed me in there. This is one of the most confusing levels in the West Wing. Okay. Oh, careful. Usually there's a bandage though at the top, so let's hang out up here. Yep. Here it is. Oh, is there an extra life? Ugh. You guys into shoot 'em up games like that? Also had, you know, I recently beat Silksong. Played the heck out of that game. It was a very fun time. I was curious about it because people said it was a hard game, and it was pretty challenging. But there are definitely some NES games that are harder, like Castlevania 3. You know what I'm talking about. What does this do? Okay. But yeah, I've kind of like got an itch to play Toho games. Or at least one of them. But there are definitely some crazy hard shooter games, like Ikaruga on Dreamcast. Wait, I'm back at the beginning! Come on, man! Oh. Alright, let's go back up. Bubsy in space. Kinda seems like it'd be fun to be in space or go to the moon. I can't imagine how it would feel to like leap on the moon and do like a giant jump. It must be terrifying. Also don't know if it's possible, like I don't know how strong the moon's gravity is, like if it's possible to like jump so hard that you escape the moon's orbit, I mean the moon's gravitational pull, and just go out into space. Oh, great. We took 2 damage from the sheep. Are there any bandages over here? Only death! Only death!
I'll be back.
Moose, help! Help! I think we need to mix up the backgrounds. There, oh, there we go. Atari Jaguar Bubsy. They had some pretty creative enemies in that game. I must say. Alright, let's go in here. And we are here. Okay. Let's see what happens. We go down here. Oh, more points. Grab these. I'm really really not a fan. Like, when I played Bubsy 3D, you may find this shocking, but I've never gotten a bonus stage in Bubsy 3D. It's because I don't have the patience to, like, go around and pick up collectibles. I'm only doing it in this game because I won't beat the game if I don't pick up the cards. I will need these extra lives. Alright, let's grab this guy. Okay. Should be an extra life over here somewhere. Oh, there's a checkpoint. Hopefully we don't die here. Okay, good. What's this do? Okay, that block. Wait, where's the extra life, though? Where was it? It's right around here, isn't it? This sheep is blocking the way. Alright, we're going for it. Screw him. Oh, this is not worth. This is not worth. Is there... Can I... Wait. Oh, my weapon! It worked! Wait, you get cards? You get cards from shooting enemies with the gun? I did not know this. That makes this game so much easier. I did say this was gonna be a no weapons run, though. But I'm so tempted now. I got 90... Look at all these Nerf bullets I got. So basically, if I shoot, like, you could turn 25 ammo pellets into an extra life. What other... Can I pull out other stuff here? Hold on. The bomb. The scuba suit. I don't think I've ever used the scuba suit in this game. Apparently this lets you travel through water. I've also got Bubsy's portable hole. I'm not doing a good job, Candy Bree. Look at me. Look at Bubsy's face in the top right. Does that look like he's doing good? Does he look like he's having a good time? Alright, let's go through here. Base shooter time. He's literally one hit away from death. I may have to start using items to save this run, despite the name of the stream title. Let's see, how did I pull out my weapon before? Oh, like, okay, you have to hold down and then press the C button on the Genesis controller. It's higher than 0-0, so you're winning. Technically, yes, although I don't know where I'm going. This is the start of the level. I keep showing up at the start of the level. How do I escape this place? I'm stuck here. It's purgatory. Ah! Are those penguins? What the hell are these things? I will give this game some credit. I think it has the most enemies I've ever seen in a game. There's such a variety of enemies and none of them are memorable or interesting. It's really impressive. Like, if you did a drinking game where you take a shot every time you see a new type of enemy in this game, you'd probably be dead. Okay. Let's head over this way. I believe there was a door that will lead us to the promised land. Maybe we go up here, actually. Wait, maybe that's it. Maybe it's up and to the right. I haven't checked the corner up here. Okay, there's more ammo or something. Ah, careful! Eat Nerf. Nerf this. Is he there? Hello? Like I'm playing Phasmophobia. Okay, arrows pointing this way. Can you shoot while in the air? Yes. Interesting. Okay, we almost died to the spike. I may take a quick break after this level just to take a leak. Okay. What, you think I'm just over here wearing diapers? I'm not that hardcore of a Bubsy gamer. Alright, I'm gonna check up top here. Nope, nothing there. Oh wait, this is where we just were, where like, we got almost killed by that sheep. Alright, I'm pretty sure the end of the level is down. Wait, we can't get down there. If I go back through the door, doesn't that just take us back to the beginning of the level? Maybe it is over here somewhere. Now, let's take a closer look. There was a checkpoint here. Yeah, I think this level gets the award for being the most confusing level of the West Wing. Okay, nothing there. I guess we do go back through this door. Here we go. Just don't get hit once. We can't afford a death here. Also, Silver Surfer is an underrated space shooter game. Really like that game. Also, the music is great. It's the music I use for my Be Right Back screen. Now, are we at the beginning of the stage? double check. Yes. Where do I... Okay. Okay. I'm losing my mind. Maybe we just go up here? Wait. This seems new. Okay. No. This is more confusing than Atari Jaguar Bubsy. What does this switch do? Turns the laser beam door back on. Alright, up here, we were already here. We got this checkpoint. I killed a bee. Hello? Where do I go, man? I'm lost in space! No! Okay. There's something going on up here. Let's see. Yep. Let's keep going up. Okay, this guy. Shoot him. He left. Can't tell. Where is this now? Where? Okay, wait. This looks new. I don't remember seeing butterflies. Maybe this is a new area? Hold on. Oh, wait. Wait. Okay, this is new. I don't remember seeing hooks. Alright, progress. Okay, got all the achievements in Croc. Nice. What was the hardest one to get? I'm a big fan of achievement hunting, especially for Steam games. I would prefer to get, like... Okay, this is my priority in purchasing games. Probably one would be getting it for the Switch, because then I could play handheld. But only if, like, the Switch version is good, because there are some games that don't play well on Switch. Two would be Steam, because then you can go for achievements. Oh, Extra Life, hell yeah. Dude, we are at Candy Brie, we are doing good. I take it back. We're doing great. This is amazing. Also, Arcadia just got home, so maybe I'll get a player too. You guys want me to get Arcadia in here for 2-player action? Maybe at the end of stream. After we beat the West Wing. Hey, I'm live, by the way. Alright, checkpoint. We take those. Getting a gold medal on 30 levels in time attack. This must be the Croc remaster then, right? Originally, it was a PlayStation game, yeah? How much does the remaster go for? Whoa, whoa! Okay, we recovered somehow. Maybe the checkpoint recovers. Oh, hell yeah, we're out of here. Guys, it's boss time. Are we really? Wait, no. We have to do the music level, right? Alright, I will finish up floor 2 before I hit up the bathroom. So let's go right in, keep the momentum going, and do the music level. One of the most cursed Bubsy stages of all time. Also farmed up a bunch of cards there. There we go. On PlayStation 5, it's on sale for 15, right now. 15, I do not have a PlayStation 5, sadly.
Do you believe in miracles?
Forget Do and Ray, what about me? Alright, here we go. I think there's life up there. Let me check real quick. Yeah, pounds. I forget. Euro looks like an E with a line through it, right? So, it's not Euro. I don't often see the pound symbol. That is pretty cheap, though. If I ever see it on sale on Steam, I know Steam's having a winter sale. Probably check it out. Alright. Bonus stage, perhaps? No. Oh, there's nothing down there. That's a death trap. Don't be fooled. Yeah, this stage is so cursed, man. Look at these things. Look at these platforms. He enjoys when you put Bubsy's feet on his head. Like, oh wow, I love when Bubsy puts his little furry feet on my head. This guy's already freaking out. But then when you jump on him, he ain't having any of it. Alright, checkpoint. You know what a game that I would love to revisit and beat is Arrow the Acrobat. Because it was a game that I had rented from Blockbuster as a kid. But it was just so confusing. Like, the stages were so massive and winding, kind of like this. So I was never able to get too far in that game. The music was pretty good in that game. It was made by Sunsoft, I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's head in here. into the mouth of horrors. Where are his top teeth? Who knows? This level's been pretty easy so far. Don't mean to give myself some bad luck jinxing it, but... Get some cards, okay. Ah! Careful. Alright, here? This seems pretty lucky. Let's see where this takes me. I think we're almost at this. You know, this level just seems to make sense. You know, you just keep going in the right direction. Oh, was that at +2 lives? We gotta figure out how to get that before we head into floor 3 of death. The hardest levels in the damn game. Alright, let's see. How do we get in there? Let me in. Also, apparently this stage gives you a bunch of bonus healing, which is nice. Alright, we go down here and to the left. Let's see if we can find it. Okay, good. Guess it's still more to the left. Oh gosh, of course it would be blocked. Is this gonna take me backwards? No, it's a bonus stage. Alright, Armadillo, go to jail. Go directly to jail, do not pass go. Now let's get another background here. Oh, it's the Japanese Bubsy. Yamaneko. Mountain cat. Babushi. Alright, there's an extra life, but we need a switch. That's death down. Whoops. Oh well. It's fine. It's interesting. I wonder why they gave him different art, because he does look very different on the Japanese cover art, doesn't he? Maybe just some localization thing. They thought this design of Bubsy would be more marketable in Japan or something. Alright, heading up here. Okay, nice. Actually, maybe if we go through here, we'll wind up... Yeah, this is my fault because we started trying to find the extra life. Which actually, I should just be blasting people with the Nerf gun. You know, there it is. Alright, let's see how can we get in there? Okay, wait. Yes, here it is. Okay, careful. Whoa. Okay, this game is not as hard as it is if you use the items. I just didn't know how to use them before, because you have to hold down before you press C to toggle them, because the Genesis controller only has 3 buttons. On the SNES controller, I'm pretty sure it had its own button for that. I won't throw shade at the Genesis, though. It came out first. Alright, this seems like the end of the level is coming up. I've got that vibe. So we're about to go into the second boss. Perhaps. Okay. And we are... Come on. Oh, 1 hit left. Why is there so many enemies, man? Okay. The final gauntlet. Why is the guitar shooting out cheese at me? Ah, careful. Oh, come on. Why would... Okay, it's probably just a little bit down the road here. Right? It's a symphony. Okay, up here? Dude, why would the arrow point me in this direction if this isn't the end of the stage? I don't know how he didn't die there. Okay, never mind, I take it back. We have farmed up a bunch of levels, a bunch of lives in this level, though, which has been nice. That +2 really helps. Okay, let's figure out where we are. This seems like going in reverse. Let me make some more complaints about this game. I kind of don't like the way the levels are designed, you know? They have 5 different level types, and you just repeat them. It seems very predictable. I like games where it's more unpredictable. This game would have been cooler if it had like an overworld and a level select and different varieties of levels, not just this same crap 5 times in a row. Alright. Going down here. You know what? Let's blast this goat. Nerf gun, honestly, a pretty broken weapon. Okay. Ah! Not the saxophone, man. Okay. I think if we go in here and go to the left, we might find the exit. Let's see. That ain't it. It's gotta be over here. But there's so many enemies over here, and we're only 1 hit away from death. Oh, no, we're 0 hits away from death. How is that fair?
Keep it up, just keep it up.
I saw somebody in the Bubsy Discord talking the other day about how Bubsy is not very violent. He's a very non-violent guy. He's kind of easygoing. But then I remembered he says, keep it up, just keep it up. Like, is Bubsy gonna be one of these guys that just snaps one day? Is this where we were? He just snaps and pulls out his Nerf gun, starts unloading the balls. Okay, up here? Come on, man. What? Okay, we'll go this way. That penguin! Okay, take the bandage. Sure, why not? Okay, there we go. Alright, this is, where is it? This is where we died before. Okay, let's just go for a big jump here. The leap of faith, a classic Bubsy strategy. And surely, there it is. The end of the last stage of floor 2. We're going into the boss. Here's another complaint I got about this game, okay? Boss of World 1 and World 2,
Oh, yeah.
the same thing. Also, Bubsy's glitching out over there. What the hell, dude? I don't know if that actually happens in the Genesis version or it's just something with the Perfect Collection, but either way, let's get an extra life here. Lock it in. Or the boss.
Another swine mess.
Change my background here too. Well, it looks like we've been through them all. I think I like the corn one the best, honestly. Okay, here we go. Floor 2 boss. Come get some. I might go for some pork after today's stream.
Do you believe in miracles?
Pig Trouble in Little China. Okay. 2. I will say though, this round of the boss is a little bit faster than the first floor. It gets to the point where, like, the door opens and closes before they even shoot, which is kind of silly. This music is ridiculous. Ah, come on, man! I died to a trumpet! You get through these so fast now. Yeah, it's crazy to think about, like...
I like it.
I mean, you can go to the YouTube videos on this channel and see how long I've suffered through some of these games. Some of them are 2-parters because the maximum YouTube video length you could have is 12 hours. It still had to be a 2-part video. I think out of, like, everybody that's played Bubsy 3D, like, it took me the longest to do it. Like, Kailita, Mako, Amasito, they all just are breezing through it much faster than I did. Amasito had tons of extra lives too. I think it's just because you guys did the bonus stages. That's where I messed up. I should have did bonus stages and farmed lives. Okay. I probably shouldn't look at chat while I'm fighting this boss. Okay, there's the guitar. Careful. Dude, how am I supposed to hit you if you're... Okay. Getting way too fast. I have to, like, predict which one is opening and pre-jump. Nope. Alright.
Is there a doctor in the
Bubsy
house?
turned into a pillar of ash.
Remember, I am a trained professional.
Alright, this time for sure. I'll do my best. I'll just look at that picture of Bubsy on the right, judging me menacingly. Honestly, he kind of has that same face as the fox in the bottom right. Okay. Just don't get hit. Okay, 2 hits there. 1. Music's driving me crazy, man. Ow. Too far away. Come on, man! I'm gonna lose to the loading screen. This is horrible! There we go. Oh, this is torture. Take that, sheep. This is like insanity inducing. I might actually lose my mind here. The sheep he just played peekaboo. He didn't even attack. Okay, there we go. I predicted the sheep. Okay, careful. Oh my god. There we go. 3 left. Okay. Okay, careful. Didn't think I'd have to concentrate this hard on a Bubsy game. Okay. How is he still alive, man? Come on! I'm losing my mind here! We've come too far to get a game over. We can't do it.
Believe in miracles.
We can't game over here. I need that continue first for floor 3.
I like it.
Alright. Wait, can I use my items here? Oh, you can. But not the bomb. Not the one I want to use. Alright. Let's get to it. I figure if you just use the bomb, you could blow them all up, but I guess that'd be too easy. Maybe this would be easier in the 2-player mode. This game does have a 2-player co-op mode, where player 2 can play as one of the Terrys, Bubsy's nephew. Okay. Come on, man. There we go. Let's go for it. Okay. This is ridiculous!
Bye-bye.
What should what would I expect? What would I have come to expect by this point? 2-hour mark. 2 hours into Bubsy 2. Well, to be fair, we did a lot of nonsense in the start of the stream, like watch Barney die, so... I'm gonna have to really lock in for floor 3, but I think I could still do this. Step 1, let's not count our chickens before they hatch. Let's get through this level. Okay. Good. 2 there. Okay. Good. I think the doors are just a little too fast. Wouldn't you agree? I haven't been hit yet. This is good. Good. Ah! 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 They don't even have time to attack anymore. They're just basically opening the door to say profanities at me. Hey, Bubsy! You! Okay, there we go. I'm gonna lose it, man. I'm gonna lose it. How did... 2 hours into your first playthrough of Bubsy 2, you hadn't passed the first level yet? Why? Why did I even decide to start playing Bubsy? Why did I curse myself into this miserable existence? Moose tells me not to do it. Arcadia tells me not to do it, but here I am. What is... Open the door! There. Didn't even die. There we go. 1 left. This is it. I'm gonna be perfect at this. Huh? Did you...
That's it. Do you believe in miracles?
time on the last hit. I didn't even know there was a timer. Screw this. I gotta go pee. I'll be right back. Guys, I'm not losing my mind or anything. We're just playing Bubsy. What can possibly go wrong? Bubsy is your true self. I just went to the bathroom, looked in the mirror. Looked just like Bubsy. Can't explain it. Actually, hold on a second. Let me get a second opinion here. Okay. Arcadia, do I look like Bubsy to you?
Yeah, I'm trying to call you Bubsy now.
You weren't supposed to say that. Okay, thank you. Goodbye. Just the motivation I needed to finish this last level. Let's do it. Last level before the next 5 levels and boss. Here we go. How many lives do I got? Is this the last one? Oh god. All the stakes. They only give you 2 minutes for this? No wonder I got a timeout. Oh my god. Now I'm rushing because I'm scared of getting a timeout. I don't want to get timeout. It's like getting grounded. Alright, here we go. Up here. If Bubsy can't beat his own game, who can? Okay. I do wonder sometimes, like, how many of the people that worked on Bubsy could actually beat their own game. Ah! That was a cheap shot. That was a cheap shot! Okay, let's see what happens. We're gonna get a game over. Does the continue let me resume? Let's see. Yes, we did pick up the continue. If it makes me clear all the levels again, I'm ending stream. No, we're good. Does it give me 4 lives? That was my one and only continue.
Who wrote this stuff?
Alright. Didn't think I'd have this much trouble with this. No, I have 3 lives, but that's okay. Alright, here we go. It's easy. The rules of the game are so simple. You hit them, and don't let them hit you. Also, you're a dumb bobcat, probably smells, has no pants on. Imagine not wearing pants. You gotta play peekaboo with a bunch of random freaks and a sheep. Great boss design, 10 out of 10. But if you understood the lore, then you'd understand why this boss fight makes perfect sense. Because Bubsy's in the Amazatorium and he has to rescue history from being kidnapped by the pig guy. Alright, come on. Yeah, there was a Bubsy comic book. We read it. What? Ah! Like, it's not fair. I can't jump on them if they're using projectiles. Okay, careful, careful. Ah. I tell you to do it? What are you telling me to do, Candy Brie? You're telling me to do this?
Nothing can stop me now.
Okay, I think if we manage to beat this level, we need to immediately go to the flying level and then fly around looking for extra lives. Because I am going to need at least 8 lives to get through the top floor, I think. Unless I just start playing really carefully and use items, which is an option, I suppose, despite the stream title. I was only planning not to use items because I didn't know how to. Because the Genesis controller is weird. Alright. Here. It's supposed to be a challenge because they give you literally 1 millisecond wiggle room to kill the boss on time. Oh, okay, we'll just take that extra damage there, that's fine. I get 3 hits after all. They weren't that cool, like in Bubsy 1, where he just dies in 1 hit. Okay. Trumpet. I never want to see a trumpet again. Alright. Here we go. Oh, how did I not hit him, man? Okay, sheep's dead. Rest in peace, sheep. Okay, 2? This is it. We got 2 left. Okay, careful. Here. Got a whole minute on the clock. Just need to make sure. Okay, here. Wrong door. Here. There it is. Here. Got him. 1 left. Oh, we did it. There it is. Alright, thanks, Mako, for sticking around. Appreciate the lurk. I hope you're not watching Bubsy in the shower. That could lead down a very dangerous road in your life. Especially if you drop the phone. In the bath. In the water. Alright, let's all pretend Mako is here with us in the shower. Maybe I'll put some shower sound effects in the background. Candy B says, I always encourage you to play Bubsy. I see, you're the biggest Bubsy supporter right now. Alright, let's go to the flying level. Like I said, we're gonna need some extra lives here. We're gonna need a miracle. We're gonna need extra lives. We're gonna need some cheat codes.
I like it.
We're gonna need a prayer. Alright, here we go. Here's the operation. I got hit by a butterfly. It's over. GG. The game's done. Flying squirrels, Alvin. Alvin and his friends killed by Bubsy in a jealous rage. Because they are more popular than this bobcat. Okay, why are you following me? Stranger danger. Stranger! My accuracy is horrible. Okay, now we're 1 hit away from death. Losing a life is the opposite of the goal here! I almost hit a butterfly, excuse me. How does a plane... How does a plane explode when impacting a butterfly? Makes no sense. Maybe I picked the wrong level to go to farm extra lives. Alright, careful now. Every hit matters. Every hit matters. Let's check it. I kind of don't want to explore this level because there's just so many enemies. Okay, careful. Alright, down here. Let's see. And keep your eye out for any t-shirts that we could use to gain extra lives. Alright, let's see what's in here. Going back up. I'm lost. Oh gosh, I hit the ground. Okay, what's up here? Nothing? Okay. Alright, can we go down here, actually? Maybe. There's a secret path. There is! Oh, wait, we were here already. Hold on a second. Bubsy is the greatest video game character of all time. He is not going to meet his end by the likes of a sheep, a squirrel, or a butterfly. Maybe a bee, but none of the above. Okay, that was a flaming butterfly. That's a little different! Ah, the penguin! Alright, I guess this is the final life. If I die here, it's all over. everything we worked for. I guess I should try my best not to die, right? Oh, there's a bandage back there. Good to know. Good to know I was so close to healing. Just didn't see it. Okay, there's a bee. Careful. I wish the bees were actually bigger in this game, because they're kind of hard to see. Is it really a bee in Bubsy if it's not a kaiju-sized monster? What? I wonder if the friendly fire would have worked there. He shot his friend. Alright, let's see where this takes us. I remember this being, this level's a bit of a maze. But hopefully we get through it. Please, just give me one extra life, man. This is like the stages of grief. I'm bargaining right now. How close am I to acceptance? Okay. There's so many enemies that we're lagging the game. Also being tailed by 2 vultures. They know I'm about to die. They want to eat my flesh. They want to eat Bubsy's corpse. Oh, nice. 5 cards. 20% of a life. 20% more than I got right now. Let's see where this goes. Hello? Okay. I'm lost. We did it! We did it, Candy Brie! Let's see if we can buy some extra lives here. With all the cards we picked up. Just 1 life would be nice. This is a real roller coaster of emotions I'm having right now. I thought my Bubsy trauma was in the past. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, they're not yarn balls in this game. They're called marbles. The irony is, even though I've collected so many marbles, I've lost all of mine.
Nothing can stop me now.
Alright, we need to strategically pick where we're going next. In order to get lives. And I believe the answer to that is to go to Camelot. Although the end of this level does have a ton of enemies, I think we will find some lives along the way. Okay, off to a horrible start here. What the hell's... Let's kill this guy. Ah! Ow, my butt! This start me in the middle of the stage. Alright, let's see what's up here. Bridge. Oh, an extra life! And a sandwich! It's not killing me, but it's making me feel very uncomfortable. Okay. Let's grab that extra life. Please, the flags, not the flags. Alright, here we go. Grab the extra life and see if we get a bonus stage here. Nope. Okay. This is fine. Just keep your eyes peeled for extra lives. Actually, maybe I should start blasting things so we can, farm cards too. Okay, oh, wait a minute. There's the sheep trick. Gonna farm cards like this. Look, the sheep is actually here to help me. Damn it, use the gun, Bubsy! There we go. Little did we know, this was the strat all along. It's really come to this. Oops, I think... Oh, we didn't shoot him, he was off the screen. You want to make the extra lives cost more in this game? I am not above being cheesy as hell. We're doing what we gotta do right now. Also, I need to find a bandage. I believe Bubsy's about to die. Alright, that should be enough. Ah, wait, we could just blast these guys with a gun. Get more cards. Alright. Don't like the angle here, so I'll jump on these guys. Or not. Alright, going down. Probably should look before I leap. Ooh, 2! Oh, yeah! Oh, that was the best. That was the highlight of my day right there. You know, usually when you jump off a cliff randomly in Bubsy, you fall into a pit and lose your life. But here, in that rare moment, I did a blind jump and got 2 lives. I don't even care that I died. It's fine. I don't care if I got teabagged by a rhinoceros in an anti-Bubsy shirt. Okay, I'm starting to care a little bit. One hit away from death already, and I just respawned. Okay, this looks good. Healing, yes. Found a nice little secret down here. Bubsy's secret cave. Grab the extra life. Alright. Ouch. We do need to heal. And we're dead. I guess easy come, easy go with the extra life there. I wonder if this is a bonus game. No. This was exactly where we were just at. That's fine. I guess I'll just take the door back. Wait, it is a bonus game. Hold on. Losing my bearings. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's see if we can get the extra life here. This looks complicated. Come on, get. Maybe we have to go up. I can't even get out of the center. Wait, can you escape through the top? No. Trapped in purgatory. Alright, you know what? Let's just go left and right. That wasn't working out. Okay, that's how we're supposed to do it. Okay, switch here. Here. I don't think we did it right. Nope. At least we healed, though. Doing the bonus stage does recover your health. Alright, let me add him. See where this door goes. Whoa, this is taking me way back to the beginning of the stage. I do not want to be here. And this is also probably going to take me back. Oh wait, no, we got another bonus stage. Alright, it's frog time.
Anyway, change camera to leader's view with right thumbstick. Woohoo! Wow, you're right. It's a win if we can force Sonic and his team off this field. But if we get forced out first, they win. Huh? What? Use left thumbstick to steer and accelerate. X button to brake, and A button for jump. Come, little buddy. Time to get a move on. I wonder if the fish are biting. What do you want to play? I wonder what happens if I hit this thing. That's a no-no, Doctor. Press X
these
button
boats are way
after
too fast.
jump
Wait,
in
maybe?
power formation to open my umbrella. We can
Well, we got
glide
5. That's the
down
extra life.
smoothly. Looks like he needs my help. I think we can unlock this case with a switch.
Maybe I can get one boat
We
here.
did it! We won! I wonder if Froggy is here in this jungle. Use the left analog stick to steer and accelerate.
Alright, the frog minigame. Done. 1 extra life in the bag. Please take me to the right. I don't want to have to... They're really going to make me go through this whole level again. Alright. At least the enemies didn't respawn, right? Ouch. I don't know how I got hurt there. Okay, we were here. This is where we killed the sheep, but we didn't kill the other kangaroo, and now I regret it. Maybe we can get up there if we run and jump. Let's see. Nope. At least I couldn't do it. Alright, switch. I didn't see the switch there before. Okay, there was a checkpoint. I'm like so ready for something to jump out from... Okay, you know what? I think we use the bomb here. We gotta start using this bomb to get through all this crap. We got a whole bunch of these. Kills every enemy. Oh, there it is! Alright, very nice. Alright, we got 4 lives and 3 levels to go, and then the last boss. I'm gonna treat myself to some nice dinner. That's right, you're watching Bubsy_TV, where we play Bubsy 24 Central. Getting a new Bubsy tattoo this weekend. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let's see, do we go to the music stage next? I think so. It's right here, let's do it. I think this one isn't too bad. The real challenge will be the Egyptian stage. Those are always confusing. I remember this one being pretty straightforward, so let's get right to it. Alright. Okay. Let's switch weapons here. There we go. Ooh, healing. Okay. Ow. Ah. Come on, man. Right into the sharp pit.
Just keep it up.
Okay, let's try not to fall, because clearly there are death traps down there. Alright, here's a platform we can hop on. Okay, going up. Just kidding, there's nothing up there. Okay, a couple sheep. Okay, chill, dude. I'm gonna go through here. Hopefully this is a bonus game, because yep, then we will heal. Alright, more frog stuff. A dark and froggy night.
Square button to break and X button to jump. Froggy 2. Change camera to leader's view with right analog stick. I found something. Whoa, I can't move. The bingo number on the paddle lights up when passing through the gate of that number. Get lots of rings when you get a
Nope,
row
this
of
isn't gonna be one of those
vertically,
situations
horizontally,
where
or
we get to the last boss.
diagonally. Press the A button to
And then we
stop
get a
the
game
spinning
over.
reels when inside the big
I
slot
think that the
machine.
World 2
If
boss
we
is
can
harder
ride
than the
the
last
current
boss,
from
though.
that fan, we can go up with no problem.
Okay.
Should I use my umbrella?
Maybe I can get 10 lives here. I doubt it.
Where are you?
I mean, 10 hits.
Let's go home. I wonder where Froggy is. Froggy, where are
Close,
you?
maybe.
What a cat. Use the control
Wait a minute.
stick to steer and accelerate.
Yeah, 10 hits. 2
B
lives.
button to brake and A
Nice.
button to jump. I'm sure Amy could get
I'm
rid of
locking
that
in because I never
robot.
want to play this game again. You know, Shiva tells me I should be speedrunning this game. Actually, speaking of Shiva, maybe he... does he know we're playing Bubsy right now? Let me see. Take a quick break here to check up on Shiva. Okay. Okay, stream back up. Okay. Let's see. Oh, hello. Okay, I shouldn't be that afraid because I recovered. You know, maybe I should use more... I should use this here. This is probably the time to use the bombs. Oh, there's an extra life. Hell yeah. There's a sheep up there. Out. Come on, man! Whatever, we just got the extra life. Then we got a checkpoint. Okay, let's see what's up here. Big jump. Okay. They're just everywhere, man. The enemies are everywhere. Okay. I think I'm gonna switch to this. Okay, good. See what's over here. How do you die? I swear I didn't take 3 hits, but I must have.
Is there a doctor in the house?
I think I'm gonna need some of these bombs for like... Damn, I used a lot of bombs already. Alright, whatever. Let's just try not to get hit a little better. Try a little harder not to get hit by stuff. Okay, cards. Okay, randomly got hit by the swarm of enemies there. There's the vulture. Those guys were from the cartoon. I remember them. Okay. 4 lives, huh? That's fine. Not scared or anything. Not gonna game over. Not even close. Those are the guys from the flying level. Alright. Oh, perfect. Just what I needed. Okay. Let's see what's going on down here. The checkpoint. Ah! Another bomb. Good. Okay. Okay. You know what? Just gonna leave the bomb up. That's my emergency switch. And I think we need to heal here. Please be a minigame. Nice. In the line of tire. I think the frog one is easier than these. Okay. We are looking for there's a switch. Okay, like so up here and down to the left. Okay, another switch. Whoa. Trying to get to the right here, but won't let me in. Guess I'll just go up to the top. Hello? Okay, good. There's the extra life on the wrong side. I'm about to get a timeout. Ugh. Well, at least we healed. Okay. I don't like you. And now you're dead. Surely the end of the level is just around the corner. Okay, oh, an extra life. Very nice. Okay, chill. You know what? Take that. We need to find a bandage. I literally just healed and we're dead. We're dead again! Ugh. Oh, nuts. Okay. Careful now. Careful! I almost fell into the damn shark pit. Why is there so much crap on the screen? Okay. Possibly this is the right way? Okay, okay. What the hell is that thing even? I don't understand. Okay, I made a mistake. This level's actually insane, and I regret picking it. Alright, let's stick towards the top, because we've already cleared out a bunch of enemies up here. Actually, since we cleared the minigame, where does this take us now? Okay. I feel like this is back. This is the wrong way. But maybe it isn't. You know what? I'm gonna go back. Let's go up into the top, because I did see an arrow there telling me to go someplace. Yeah, it's telling me to go up. The arrows don't lie to you in this game. It's the one thing that you can trust. Everything everything else in the game may troll you, but at least the arrows won't steer you wrong. Okay. I'm gonna use this here. Okay. I have a feeling you're supposed to go through this door. Even though this is taking us way back. Okay. Is that the right way, though, or do I go left? What is this? Man, they're everywhere. Okay. Into this door. Checkpoint, okay. Let's kill everything. I do like the kill everything button. It is kind of nice. This feels like almost too much power. Bubsy should... Oh, there it is. Dude, who would have guessed that the end of the level was just in the middle of the stage? You know, in most games, you start on the left, you go to the right. Not here. Alright, one more stage, and then the last boss. Oh, two more stages. Which one did we miss? Let me buy another life here. There we go. We did the flying one, we did the Camelot one. So we have music and pirate. That's right, we have pirate. Let's do pirate first. We'll save the hardest one for last. Okay, I think this pirate level is easier than the stage 2 one. Mars needs bobcats. Are we gonna send Bubsy to space? Apparently yes. Okay. Looks so familiar, almost like we've been to this exact same stage twice already. Okay. I don't know where we're going, but this seems right. Well, it was wrong. Let's head back. At least this is more manageable than the music level, with all the random crap coming out at me. Okay. Down. Could do that. How far down, though? Okay. I don't think we're supposed to go through that door, but it could be a bonus stage, so let's check it out. Nope. Okay. It might actually be smart to buy some bombs for the final stage. Oh, that's the instant death! The instant death! Welcome back, Mako. We have 2 stages left to get through. Not many lives left. It's starting to seem like a struggle. Let's actually swap it up. Come on. What was that? I got punished for looking down. Yeah, let's get some revenge. There we go. Okay, careful. There are deadly spikes everywhere. I think I need a shower too, honestly. I'm about ready to cleanse myself of this bobcat filth. Okay. Nothing like a bunch of crap on the screen to make me want to switch to bombs. Okay. We are 1 hit away from death. This is fine, right? But yeah, we're almost through this. I apologize because if you are truly going for the Bubsy Gauntlet, you will have to do this game, but keep in mind, if you play the Super Nintendo game, you will be able to sell the other items that you pick up, and then buy lives for only 10 cards. This game is much more unforgiving. Alright, we got a checkpoint at least. Can you truly be clean if you're watching a Bubsy stream? Okay. Okay, I slipped off the side there. Okay, we were here before. We can go down here. Okay. Just follow the arrow. Let's see. I feel like I'm not supposed to be doing this. I feel like I'm about to fall into... Actually, that's one nice thing about this level. It doesn't have bottomless pits for you to fall into. I guess it does have these laser beams, though, which are one-hit kills. Okay, kill the sheep. Alright, we have an arrow pointing right. Let's follow it. Okay, here it is. This is probably gonna lead us to the exit here. Okay. Really need a heal. We are so close to death. Oh, there it is! I missed it! I missed it! I didn't want to touch my head on the ceiling. I didn't want to... Wait, I saw the end of the level. Hold on. We just have to get there without losing a precious life. A precious Bubsy. Nice and slow. That's one of the problems with Bubsy, man. It's like, you know, you want to floor it, you want to run as fast as Sonic, but you can't. You gotta do this. You gotta, like, peek around every once in a while. You know what I'm talking about. You played Bubsy 1. Alright, one more stage. Can we do it? Alright, we have enough for 1 extra life.
Remember, I am a
The third floor. Okay. To the Egyptian stage. And boy, is this a tough one. These stages are way more boxy. And, like, yeah, they're not, like, long rectangles like Super Mario. What? Okay. You know what? No. Just no. Okay. We're gonna take this slow. I know it's not super fun to watch somebody being a baby and just crawl their way through a stage. But we just spent 2 hours getting here. Do we want it to be for nothing? Absolutely not. This is the reason why I haven't finished Ninja Gaiden 3. Because that game doesn't give you unlimited continues. I didn't see him there. Okay. Can we get a bandage? Okay. There's a sheep. Sheep wouldn't hurt me. Okay. That seems like a bad idea. But probably necessary to unlock a door or something. Let's do that and then go in here. Yeah, I would say that in Bubsy 2, it seems like the levels have a theme. And it seems like the Egyptian levels are about confusing layouts, switches. Basically, they're like puzzle levels. And then you got the space levels that have the low gravity and the shooting sections. The Camelot levels seem more like traditional Bubsy. And the music levels are just bizarre, and I hate them. And then there's the flying levels. Oh, nice, we got a bandage. We healed up. Now, let's see what's in here. Bonus stage, Ninja Gaiden 3 or Ninja Gaiden 3? The one on the NES. I have not played any Ninja Gaiden games other than the NES trilogy. Same with Castlevania. No, that's not true. I have played some of... Okay, I'm dead already. I have played some of the Super Nintendo Castlevania games. You know, one of the Castlevania games I should really check out is Symphony of the Night. I've heard great things about it, and also is one of the pioneering Metroidvania games, and maybe the only Vania, you know, Metroid-style Castlevania game. Alright, they tell me to go up. Okay. We are going up. How many bombs we got? We got 3. Okay. Think there's enough enemies? I don't know. You think they put enough enemies in this game? What do you guys think? Padpole vaulting. Let's do it.
Shield with a tornado hammer. Be careful. Don't touch that laser. This looks pretty dangerous. Better use that pole to spin down. Huh? How about the dice?
That beaver in the center
Can
is living
we
his
use
best
it
life.
to get to the other side?
Shout out
Press
to
and
Canada.
hold the A button to go higher when flying. Pressing the A button repeatedly will make you ascend faster. Hey, wait a minute!
We get 2 extra lives here if we lock in.
lucky charm! I wonder
Just
if
realized
lucky
I've streamed so
is
long that now
like
Arcadia is home, so I
growing.
could
Maybe
allegedly,
it
you
could
know,
be used for
potentially pull out my
something.
avatar, but I'm not
Sonic
gonna.
Team! Yes! This
we're
wooden
almost done.
container can be broken
If you made it this
by
far, like the
attacking
stream,
it
you're a
using
legend.
the X button. SEGA!
You suffered along with me. Unless you just enjoy watching me suffer. How could you do this? I don't think we're gonna get the, yeah, we were 1 off the 2 extra lives, but at least we got 1 extra life. Getting a sip. Frogapult. Okay. There's a switch up there, okay. And a bomb. And the butterflies. Are they moths? I guess they do go into the fire. Okay. Water slide. I feel like this part is very dangerous. You know, you'll wind up... That made no sense! Okay, gravity. Okay, the flow of the water was very strong. It does make sense. Okay, there's the flaming butterflies, moths, and there's a bandage that I don't need. Okay, careful. Door. To an escape? To get me out of here? Well, this seems like it's taking us deep down into the level. I like this. We might be getting closer to the end of the game. You know what? Let's kill these guys. Really use a checkpoint here, because I feel like if I die, I'm not going to know how to get back here. Oh well, I guess we press forward. Alright. Oh, there's the checkpoint. Alright, let's grab it. Can't get through the wall. It's not letting me pose. Oh yeah, welcome back. This OST honestly sounds like a more action-y version of the Dark Seed OST. I've not played Dark Seed. Is Dark Seed also a Genesis game? What type of game is it? As I said, I was not a Genesis kid growing up. Okay. I think I go for this. Okay, yeah. Why did I go back? Why did I go back? Candy, why did I go back? Did I just want to kill Bubsy? It's a point-and-click DOS game and Saturn. Is it like a mystery game? Do you remember when I was playing Are You Afraid of the Dark? The Curse of Orpheus? Is it like that? I was so bad at that game. I didn't even get out of the first room. Okay, let's just not go back for the bomb. Let's see what's in here. Really, I don't want to see what's in there. Just go follow the arrows. All right, down. No. 2 bombs left. Okay. Take it nice and slow. You know what? I am gonna take that bandage. Okay. Okay, not wait. Yeah. See, if we would have fell in that pot, that's a life right there. Okay, we got a bunch of enemies. don't know where I am. I don't know if there's a pitfall down there. Okay. Okay. I think we go left. How big is this damn level? Okay. Okay, checkpoint. Cheap. We're still descending down into the pyramid. I'm just gonna kill everything here. Okay. It's hard to see the butterflies sometimes. And they just do full... Okay, dude, just slide on down like that. Okay. Okay. Was that the first-person adventure game? No. It's more like you're clicking a dude around. It has art from H.R. Geiger. Oh, that's cool. Hey, that guy's done a lot of cool stuff. Like, it's the alien dude, right? So, alien, horns, microphone, with the boobs on it. The album cover for ELP's brain salad surgery. Yeah, I don't regret using the bomb there. That was a pain in the ass. Okay. There's so much crap. Give me an extra light. Give me a heal. Give me anything. Okay. That's a rotten egg. Okay, the sheep. The sheep's gotta go. We gotta ban that sheep. Okay. 3 lives left. I feel like we are almost out of this level, though. If I can get to the last boss with at least 1 extra life, which I could probably buy. Wait, hello, where am I? Wait, how far have we traveled since I hit a checkpoint? I think it's been a hot minute. Oh, wait, there's an extra life there. Okay, this is good. Let me see. We have to find a way to unlock this door. Yeah, we have to get in there. So there should be a switch around here somewhere. Let's check up here. Okay, up here. Extra life, okay. There it is. That should be it. Alright guys, I think we're doing it. It's time for the last boss, if this is the end of the level, which I think it is. There we go. Alright, we've come so far. We've tried so hard. But in the end, will it even matter? Let's find out. We've got 5 lives to go. Can we defeat the last boss of Bubsy 2? I did have to resort to using items, though. I'm a little bit, ashamed of that, but you know what? It's part of the game, so it was designed around that. And Bubsy games are just hard in general, so we're actually gonna grab an extra life here. Alright, 6 lives.
I like it.
It's boss time. Ready for Oinker P. Ham. Ugh.
Do you believe in miracles?
I think this is pretty interesting that Bubsy has, like, multiple villains. You know, he has the Woolies, and then he has this guy. Although, this game was not made by the creator of Bubsy. It was made by Accolade, because they wanted to make more Bubsy games, because Bubsy was popular at the time. Darth Oinker. Ah! So, that's why this game's kind of weird. Bubsy 3D was made by the original guy, though. Okay, doing okay so far. Typical Bubsy boss, have to hit him 1,000,000 times. Okay. We out here? There he is! He shows his true form! There he is from the comic book, from the manga. Oh, there he is! Wow, wasn't that so much easier than the second boss? Take that. And there's the last achievement of the Bubsy Perfect Collection. Ladies and gentlemen, we all point and laugh at him. Take that. We're gonna barbecue him. We're gonna roast him. Benny, you're still here! Did you fall asleep? What a legend. Don't encourage me, please. I heard Mako Tensai is gonna be the legend because he's gonna be collecting all the rocket pieces in Bubsy 3D. Am I right? But there we did. We threw him in jail, I guess, because they stole things. Also, it's weird because his partner, Virtual Reality, the weird rat-looking dude, I forget what species he is, but he is a protagonist and a playable character in Bubsy Paws on Fire. They brought back a lot of the Bubsy characters for that game. But anyway, that's about all I get for credits. Like, there are no credits. Maybe there are. They were ashamed to put their names there. I don't know. Either way, that's Bubsy 2, and that's all the Bubsy games, except for this one, which we will do when I learn Japanese, so maybe in like 5 years. Am I really gonna be playing Bubsy 5 years from now? I left for games, but I'm back. Well, Benny, you're just in time to raid out. We're gonna do a cross-plat. Actually, what time is it? 9. Okay. Let's do a cross-platform raid because Kylita is currently streaming Bubsy 3D, unless she lied to me and is not streaming Bubsy today. So let me give you the link for Kylita's stream, so we can continue the Bubsy marathon. I think Kylita's gonna try to beat Bubsy for the first time today. All right, let me post the link in chat. But thanks so much for watching. My throat hurts a little bit from yapping so much, and man, it was a trip. For a second there, I thought we might have lost. We might have lost, but here's the link. You guys say Foxy Raid or whatever. And I will be live on Twitch Wednesday with the Pokemon Paw Cam stream. Well, she's AFK right now, but we'll enjoy it after the break. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching and supporting the YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys Wednesday.